So a little birthday dinner over the weekend. Had lobster.
Shut up for a
Filet
second.
mignon. And sea scallops.
He's talking
and
over
salmon.
everything. Already. You're talking over the intro already, Scallops.
Fuck you! We're sitting here for 10 minutes.
Sofabab, I love you like a dog loves a shoe. Sofabab, you're our show. It's so fine, now you know.
Front, back, left, right. The compass of life circles our brain waves. My surfboard hangs 10 in the balance of the middle of the brow of consciousness. Consciousness. How's that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Consciousness.
All right. Swirls of clouds in the galaxy of us. Not you, but us. You think you are alone? We are a web of beings beyond our comprehension. That's where Sofabab comes in. To put your mind at ease, only for a little bit. Knead the dough of life to a flat plane. Understand this! Our minds and souls will not be lost in the musk of America or the world. Sofabab is what is and will always be. Like, subscribe, and share. Episode 73, Remote Cast 25, Tits of a Wolf. Never subscribe.
Nice.
I don't know what tits of a wolf are. And I didn't remember writing this one. I just found it. I've been so frustrated this afternoon. It's just so
You've been
frustrating.
angry boy, huh?
Yeah, I got a new computing device and decided to set it up today like an idiot. I should have bought it yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Or went before I'm like mad. I fucking sleep all goddamn day. I got shit to do. I can't be fucking getting up and going to computer place. So I went yesterday and I chickened out like a big baby boy. Because I went in there and
it's expensive as fuck.
Well, it wasn't horrible, but no, I was
Four figures.
4? No, I didn't go that crazy.
6. No, I'm just kidding.
17. But the guy who originally helped me reminded me of Randy, the old drunk Randy. And I was like, I can't buy anything from this guy. I was like, I don't know if he's telling me any truths or I could smell the fucking gin on the bastard. So he's like, yeah. So I told him what I had. And he's like, oh, yeah? Well, this processor's even better than that already. And I was like, ugh.
Yeah, that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here, motherfucker.
Yeah. I got tired of dealing with that laptop. So he was like, get this i5 processor and this amount of RAM and this and that. And I was like, yeah, fuck you. And I left. I got scared. And it's funny, like I milled around like I was going to like commit a crime. I was just kind of like milling around and looking all weird. I looked weird in Micro Center, and that's like Nerd Central.
Did they work on commission?
I assume so.
You should have just pulled up Amazon, bought the exact same computer right in front of him.
Well, I got one of they kind of build it for you, but it's not a build.
Gotcha.
So
that's cool.
It's got the shit I want, but it's not. So it's a bigger chassis and stuff if I ever want to upgrade the video card and stuff. Like my other one, you can only get like a certain amount in there, like a small one, which I found out before because I went and bought this fancy ass video card before, and then I couldn't get that son of a bitch in there. It was too big.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So then I don't know nothing about nothing, but this is starting to sound like a truck.
Yeah.
Might as well be. What's so fucking So then I fucking obsessed over it all night long like I do. I obsess over shit, and I'm like, well, for like $200 more, then I can upgrade my regular computer, and I can use my cool computer as my backup computer. And then I got this whole plan in my fucking mind like an idiot. And then fucking woke up there fucking bright and early, dawn, 2 p.m, went up there with a purpose. And I was going to even find Uncle Dead Randy and make him fucking give it to me. But he wasn't there. And so then I walk in, and this other guy looks at me, one of the salespeople, and he I don't know how he's still alive during this virus thing because he was about 700 pounds. Just wearing like the visor from the Chiefs game, and just sucking
Andy
in
Reid,
everything. Yeah. And I was
Just
like, hey,
filled-
what's
just filled with moisture drops on the inside.
exactly? And so I was like, hey, what's up? And he goes, what's up? And just kept walking. And I was like, well, I'm leaving again. I got pissed. I almost didn't fucking.
Up and kept walking.
Yeah. And so I'm like fucking getting all frustrated, and some guy saw me, and he knew I was about to leave, and he was like, what you need, man? So I got an i7 processor, the newest version, that has 8 core, and it has 16 gig of RAM that I'm gonna update to go to 32.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then I put my
Nice,
other
man.
video card in it. But then like I forget that to run this show there's like 25 fucking programs going on. I had to set up
Yeah.
Zoom, I had to set up the fucking streaming program, I had to set up fucking everything. I had to set up a whole goddamn lot. And I was like, I could do it in 4 hours, no problem. And then I started seeing that time ticking by. I at one point I almost cried. I was that frustrated. I was sitting there
Dude,
like
that-
I was about to
That's
fucking.
the worst.
First world problems.
Yeah, exactly.
worst
My two
Yeah,
computers
worst
aren't
feeling,
working
dude.
together.
new computer's too expensive and good.
But I'll
That
tell you
reminds
what,
me,
it
like
fucking
everybody's all
loads
upset.
good.
And speaking of first world problems about all this Supreme Court stuff, but why did they make a Japanese knife a Supreme Court justice in the first place?
What's that? Why are they what?
So why'd they go making a Japanese knife as a Supreme Court justice in the first place? That sounds like it's against the law.
It's Ginsburg.
That's right. Ginsuzi's.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What? That one might be old because those Ginsu knives are from like 40 years ago, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
So
Well, that's
we have
what
very
Matt was
young-
saying. His
Young hip audience, they're all about 15, 16 years old. They didn't catch that Ginsu knife reference.
that's when Matt was saying his gateway wasn't working. I was like, that fucking computer from 1998. Yeah, it ain't working. The one with the cow on it. You remember that?
Yeah.
I guess they're gonna remake them.
I think Gateway is making a comeback, actually.
That's why I just
Are
said
they?
faster than you.
Yeah, I was reading that they're making computers again or whatever.
But so Ginsu, on Twitter and stuff, it's a shame. She put a lot of work into the country or whatever. But you see all these people, it's a tragedy. It was too soon. The bitch was fucking 1,000 years old.
Yeah.
She
It was
had-
it was 2 months too soon is the problem.
Yeah, I guess so. But they were talking more of her life. And I'm like,
Yeah. Oh,
Really?
no, yeah, no.
I mean, she fucking been in court for, how long has she been in the Supreme Court? 50 fucking years? She was 1,000 years old. She had a fucking 25-pound tumor on her pancreas for 30 years. She did pretty damn good.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If we make it that long, it'd be pretty impressive.
We're not making it that long. Holy shit. Not a chance in hell. I mean, look at us.
Yeah.
I drink. We might not make it through. I mean, we might not make it through the year from just because of things outside of our own horrible vices that are destroying us.
Yeah, no shit.
2 sons.
Oh, that'd be pretty sweet. Except for when you're trying to sleep in the morning. One sun's up and the other one's went down.
Did you see all that
Yeah.
2-son business?
I sleep during the sun when the sun's up anyway.
Well, like the one's missing and we can't see it or something.
I don't know. There was
Oh, I
something
did
about
hear
like
that.
two sons or some shit. I don't know what the
You
fuck.
talking about Tucson, Arizona?
I've heard this theory. It's where like one sun is behind the other one, and so you can't see it the way the Earth moves.
Oh, I think I was reading something about like a dead star or something that has an Earth-like planet around it that we found or something. I thought that's what he was talking
Planet.
about.
Planet X.
Well, you can have a
Maybe,
rogue star
I
or
just
a
saw a
rogue
headline.
planet. Uh-oh, Paul froze up already.
2 stars. I'll tell you the 2 stars. It's LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
Fuck them. That game sucked last night.
It was a good
The
game. but
ending. Well, yeah.
yeah,
but,
that,
you know,
I mean, that was that
How
fucking
was this-
that
disappointed as fuck.
sucked so bad.
What happened?
Speaking of games, didn't
No.
Drew Lock like hurt his back really bad?
think he broke his
He's-
shoulder. He's out for 4 years.
Jesus.
What happened to?
He's out for the season, right?
He's out.
Maybe
He's
like-
out for 3 to 5 weeks.
Ah,
He's got the
Who's your
coolest name
backup?
in history, though. Drew Lock.
The Jeff Driscoll and one of the running back. Royce Freeman.
interesting.
I've never heard of
Hoist.
that.
Freeman.
The Driscoll fella. He sounds like an accountant, not a fucking football player.
Driscoll. That's the name of them people that make them strawberries.
Oh yeah, I was
Yep.
wondering where I heard that name before.
Yeah.
Hey, strawberry boy, get in there. He's like, he's just wearing fucking overalls and a straw hat, picking strawberries off the sideline. And they're like, get in there. He didn't do too bad either for a strawberry idiot.
Did Tommy Tommy Salami just freeze up, or is this like the whole bit he's doing?
It's a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fucking really.
Is my screen frozen?
Yeah, your screen and your
Yeah.
audio's all fucking weird too, brah.
All right, give me a minute, man.
Sounds good.
because it looks like he's in famous footwear or something.
It kind of does.
He's just
doesn't
hanging
it?
out.
He's
I
over
saw
there.
him blink. He's lying.
He's harassing the local liquor store fella to give him free booze.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Only way.
Drunk's just better when it's free.
I like it. I like it all the time. I like
Yeah. It's always good.
I haven't been drinking that much at all
That's a good boy.
this month. It feels good.
Okay, Mark.
Yeah,
know,
what the
right?
hell, dude?
So I'm still once a week. I'll give myself once a week.
Is it today?
What'd you say?
Is it today?
No.
Pussy. There's kitty cat hair all over my...
It should have been, but I was too lazy to go get alcohol.
That was part of the reason I was going to run late, too, is I had to go to the booze house.
Yeah?
What
Where'd you
drinking
go?
on?
Bottle barn? Huh? What is there around there?
There's a bunch of them, but I've been...
You're on the podcast.
Oh, what up?
Say,
Hello, everybody.
yeah, he says hello, everybody.
This guy's about to donate to our charity. We're
No,
just
he's
helping
not.
out the kids with suicide prevention today.
They're saying
Yeah,
if you
this
want
is
to
the
sponsor
wrong
the show,
group.
you got to contact Pat at sofababshow.com.
Sure.
Word.
This is the wrong show for suicide prevention, Paul.
Yeah, they want
Yeah.
me to give money to people to
Yeah.
kill themselves. No, you pay me if you want to talk about that.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, what are you even going
yeah.
to give money to? I don't even understand.
Bullets.
Well, kids who
Ah,
want
yeah.
to kill themselves.
Yeah, I guess so.
What
So,
actually? What are they asking for, though? For real?
a donation for suicide. We need some
Wow.
more cyanide tablets for people that are going to the jury. And if they're found guilty, sayonara,
They're like, this
they
is,
can't survive the next 25 inside.
we're trying to do it for kids that are really going to do it, not like Paul every 3 days in our group chat.
Hey, just so you know, the YouTube link's not working.
No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm
It says
trying.
live stream link recording is not available.
I'm looking at it.
So I
Well, mine's not, but okay.
I'm going to go back and look at it.
Getting hit by a solar flare.
It's because something weird happened at the beginning. Just go back out to the Sofabab deal and look at it. People are texting me watching it.
Interesting. Okay. I was just thought I'd let you.
Dude, don't
No,
piss
mine's
me
working.
off.
Mine's
why
working
don't you
now.
read these
I just had to
texts?
refresh it.
Ah. I've been doing, I try to stay hip
Yeah.
with the kids, so I'm finally, you know how people say bye, Felicia?
Yeah.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to
it's
switch it.
people named Felicia.
I'm trying to fix it to Felix.
Bye, Felix.
Bye,
Fuck you,
Felix.
Felix.
I'll see you around town.
I like fuck you, Felix.
It doesn't work.
I'm
though.
more positive. I say hello, Felicia. How you doing?
You want to come into my mansion for a nice drink?
And she offered to like suck their dicks for like money or something, right?
Yeah.
This
she
is how
did.
dumb I am. Is
Yeah, you
I
don't say goodbye to that.
I didn't
Say
know
hello.
I didn't know that was from Friday Forever.
Yeah.
I had no idea, and I watched that movie many times.
It's a good one.
Number Friday, just Friday.
Oh, I watched.
Yeah.
I like the third one's music. What is that one where it starts out with
Friday
the,
after next.
it's like
Aren't
Christmas
they- I think
music
they're
with
doing
like
fourth
hip hop in it?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Friday after next, yo.
I think they're doing another one with his son.
How are they gonna do it with masks on? Psh.
What, are they going to call him Smokey Jr.?
No, I'm sure Chris Tucker could return. Why couldn't he?
Little Smokey?
That fucker must have had some good cash flow because he disappeared, Chris Tucker. Either that or they caught him.
I think he was just a mess.
Him and Martin Lawrence. They just got his ass back, Martin Lawrence.
What's he back for?
He did that other Bad Boys 3.
Oh, yeah. I forget about that. I never
Or he's
saw
all
any of the
chunky.
original, so I didn't feel the need to watch the new one either.
His fucking stand-up was incredible. You should listen to it.
Oh, I've seen some of his stand-up.
He was a really good storyteller, and he did some bit about like taking a friend on a road trip, and by the end, his friend was sucking his dick. Like it was like his gay friend, and like he kept like let me rub some ice cubes on your neck. He's like, man, I ain't gay. I don't want no ice cubes on my neck. It is kind of hot in here though. And then just like next thing you know, he's fucking. By the end, he's fucking blowing his friend. That's pretty good.
I don't remember that. I'll have to go back and listen.
That was good shit.
Yeah, you
What
used to
was
do
on-
like
what
those
was that
leather
on?
suits.
It was
Was
probably
that on
Def.
Run Tell Dat?
What's that now? It was probably Def Comedy Jam.
Oh, was it that?
I don't know how he stood up there on the stages with like those crazy ass leather suits and shit on though.
Yeah.
You know how hot that would have been in
he
the
probably
stage,
felt like shit.
spotlight and shit.
Him and Bernie
Yeah.
Mac. Watch his Def Jam. That shit is hilarious. Because, you know, I guess it's infamous, especially those rooms. They called them the urban rooms, but they just mean black people. They just didn't want to say it. They fucking.
Why do they call them that, dude?
I
I've just been out there playing the urban rooms.
I
like,
think
dude,
it's
just say
almost
what it
better
is.
to say.
I think that sounds more racist.
Yeah, it's like these cheap motherfuckers live in urban areas. It's like that doesn't seem to.
Stupid.
You know what I mean? That doesn't. That seems
Yeah.
more insulting.
So is it still an urban group if you're like in the deep south somewhere?
Yep.
Like
Yeah,
If it's black
yeah.
people, it's an urban
yeah,
room.
definitely
Okay.
urban. Urban.
but you're at a farm.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're urban.
Urban myth.
That shit's great. But so fucking so they would just destroy you. They would just fucking you get out there and they would just pick you apart. So like Bernie Mac, he was famous for this one bit or this one set where he went out there and he had like fucking his face airbrushed on his pants from like, you know, those shitty mall places like and fucking he just destroyed the crowd. And I don't give a fuck. He would just fucking just crush the crowd. He would say a joke, and oh fuck, I wish I could remember what he said because I built it up pretty big. So yeah, you guys go ahead and talk.
He was great, dude.
He was
What did
another
he
one
die
that
of?
died from diabetes, I think.
Pneumonia.
Never
Bernie Mac?
mind. That
Yeah.
was
Died from pneumonia.
that was Tommy
Oh, really?
I thought it
Salami's
was
favorite.
from crack cocaine.
I was under the impression that it was because he was trying to expose the cloning ring and the torture that goes on.
Yeah, probably.
That's
Wow.
funny.
That's what's.
I mean, he did talk about that, didn't he?
Hell yeah.
Really weird. Oh man. I wonder. I don't know.
I forgot about my light in the background.
crazy.
That's how frustrated I am.
Oh, about
Frustrated.
your urban story, your urban rooms?
Yeah, this is an urban room. That's where I live.
Hell yeah.
I gotta do
Hell,
a
with that
set
hat
every
and
time I
chain
get my
background.
almond milk. They're like, look at you, cracker, getting your almond milk, put it on your kashi. The other day, so this very beautiful gal, she came in twice last week, and like she was telling me the reason I remember her, A, she was hot as fuck. B is she ordered a pizza that didn't have sauce on it. And C, no, most people don't get to C. I remember A, B, and C, bros. But she was like, I drive from Colorado Springs to get my pizza from here. And I was like, that's really weird. Because there's lots of pizza places. And so she came back a second time, and I was like, oh, hey, how's it going? You're getting your pizza or whatever? And she's like, yeah, I'm getting my pizza. And I was like, you drive up from the Springs? And she goes, yeah. And I was like, you getting it without sauce? She goes, I have a fiance.
No way!
I was just asking about her goddamn pizza. I guess I came off a little too strong.
Damn, I wish I could have seen.
Oh, it was great.
That's hilarious.
And I wanted to
She
say, what the
said
hell
that?
is your problem, idiot? That's what I wanted to say.
It's because she was. It's because she was falling in love with you, dude.
You say, well,
'Cause
I'm
she felt
married,
guilty.
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Bitch.
I'm married. How dare you?
Yeah, that's how you should have responded. Well, I'm married, so.
Well, I'm married.
And then put my
and,
dick on the bar.
So that cancels out your fiance.
So, yeah.
And then she said her fiance's family used to own a pizza place, and I was like, used to, dummy.
Yeah. Look at that. Your new fiance right here. Still got a pizza
Yeah.
place.
You can upgrade.
3 more months right here.
Yeah, that's
All
right.
the you want.
3 more month
Three-
pizza.
Three,
Yeah.
three or more, or 3 more?
No,
Oh,
no.
I don't know, really. I'm just exaggerating.
Shit.
They
It's
don't
gonna be
know.
forever.
Yeah, I know. It's never going to just be like, I think this is just some insane ploy. It's like, yep, we're closing down in 3 months. Oh, well, it got pushed back again because wildfires, 3 months. We got pushed back again because, I'm too devastated after that 3-point shot by Anthony Davis, so we can't possibly sell until. So this is just going to go on forever. But Patrick, I think he's got a second wife now because he was cleaning up some feces yesterday.
That's for
afternoon.
damn sure.
Yeah?
Don't bring
If
that
you
up.
clean up a woman's feces, it means you're married to her.
Ugh. Yeah, no, I think it means you can take her to the middle of any mall and shoot her in front of anyone and
Was
not
it
get in
like,
trouble.
I agree.
Was it a full loaf just on the floor?
Oh.
Well, here's the so Mary Beth came in, and she was
Mary Beth shit in the restaurant?
no.
That's fucked up.
Well, she was like, so your bathroom clean? I was like, yeah, it's really clean. Don't worry, Judy hasn't been in there yet. And we all laughed. I had a good time. And then Judy went in there. And then she did some business apparently. But then no one noticed until another woman went in there. Here's the gross part about the other woman, is she fucking still used the restroom. And she came out and she goes, by the way, you're out of paper towels and there's a mess in there, and just like walked away. And I was like, a mess in there? And I went in there and there was a mess in there. That's for goddamn sure.
Nice.
That's what I was talking about. I was glad I
wasn't that broad.
Yeah.
Because so I start cleaning it up. Judy has a kind of a record of doing this. It's either urine or feces. I've cleaned up her feces before. My brother's cleaned up her shit, so it was my turn.
Oh, man.
But I don't know what the hell came over me. I don't know if I was just fucking so dead inside it didn't even really bother me. I'm fucking just. I got
I would've
fucking
been, like,
mask
fighting to
on.
puke.
I couldn't really smell anything because of the mask. I had gloves on, so that was good. But so I went to pick it up, and it just mushed everywhere. And you can tell, and you could tell she was. Oh, it's so bad. And you could tell she was put her cane in it and didn't even know, and there's like cane marks everywhere. So I finally get all the large particulates up, and then I fucking just grabbed the bleach bottle and just fucking the whole entire bathroom, just bleached everything. And then I mopped, and then I bleached the mop like 4 fucking times. But then I could just feel just shit on me the whole time. But so she fucking saw what I was doing, and then she comes up without her goddamn mask on and gets right in my face. Did I do that? And I said, Judy, this is no time for Urkel impressions.
Hell
Was,
yeah.
Did I do that? And I was like, yeah. I was like, let's just not talk about it. Don't worry about it. I got this. And then she kept bringing it up because she has fucking dementia. Usually it's like, did I pay? This time was like, did I shit on the ground? And I was like, yes, you sure did shit on the ground. And she
How
kept.
old is this lady?
Oh, she's got to be
Dude.
fucking Ginsburg age at least.
Like 88.
But-
Like,
Jesus.
He says 85, but I think that she might be 10 years off. She might
Yeah,
be
dude, it's
95 years
insane.
old.
she's old
And then,
as
she
fuck.
and then Christine,
75?
80. Well, no, she's 85, but I think
She's at least 90 is my guess.
Okay, I got you.
And then so Pat left, and then the waitress goes to clean her booth, and there's shit all over her booth.
oh,
And then she just cleaned it up like a champ. And I'm like, oh, Judy pooped all over the booth. I'm like, and I just like opened up the cash register and took all the money out of it and handed it to her. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
Oh, it's atrocious. Well, it's so bad. And when she came up to me to initially say something, she was like, I don't know what happened. I didn't feel nothing come out. And I was like, yes, I know, Judy, you're dead. You didn't feel a goddamn thing. But then she went to the bathroom like an hour later, and I was like just getting ready, getting the mop ready. I'm like, here we go again. And then she comes out and she winks at me and goes, all clean and clear. So she thought it was hilarious. And then she had to give me a report that she didn't shit on the ground that time.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, it's so bad.
Man, you're killing me.
I felt bad and like talking about it, but I'm sure some pizza place is going to be cleaning up my shit someday.
Oh, that's so gross.
Well, I wouldn't go anywhere now. I don't go. I go to my house and I go to work.
What, when you're pooping or just in life?
No. In life, I'm not gonna go to a fucking
You don't do that.
restaurant. I'm not gonna sit there all day and be like, oh, I got my newspaper open later. That's the last newspaper in the world. The Rock is all Christopher. No.
No, it's bad.
That was horrible.
Fuck that.
But I just been keeping notes
We
because
should
I want
have
to.
her on the cast.
I couldn't figure it out.
It's gonna be the
Bring her on, dude.
the first in studio guest at Patrick's house since
I'm just cleaning up shit the whole time. I don't even get to come on. But that's why I was saying at the beginning why I don't mind masks, because I didn't have to smell as much shit as I normally would have.
Yeah, that's true. But
And the fires. I don't smell as much fire.
did you get a new mask immediately after? I would have.
I came home and fucking the whole way I'm like going 250 miles an hour like one of them bullet trains. And then I fucking
So you didn't
got
go
in
to
the
Micro
shower.
Center after work?
Yes,
you
I
went
did.
home first?
I sure did. I sped to
Oh,
Micro
I
Center
would've too.
smelling like shit, but at Micro Center they all smell like shit. Have you ever been there? Those nerds don't like taking a shower, so I fit in just fine.
And it's not literally it's not just Judy. It's like anybody that comes in the tavern for a long time, they need to make a point right before they die of just saying that they were here with feces.
Yeah, either you're cleaning up their fucking feces or you're
They're pissing
their
themselves at
vomit
the bar
or their.
stools.
We've got a lot of piss. We've got a lot of
John Spar, what was that? Mr. Buck. What was his name? Mr.
piss. I don't know.
Goddamn, you know what I mean? He would wear like a cowboy hat, and he always came in and who cares? He's fucking dead. Nobody
Jerry?
remembers you.
Wasn't
Yeah,
it
no.
Jerry?
Well, Jerry would just piss himself,
Yeah, that's
that was
pretty bad.
torture.
and he was his dementia was so bad he didn't even know it, and he'd just be standing there all proud like this. How you doing? And just pissed everywhere.
It's true.
Oh, it was fantastic. And then
That's
we
the
had
bar
that
for people,
one-
though.
you
Never
want-
mind Jerry. He just pissed himself. He's not in the shit category.
Yeah. Well, you remember that one horrible stink woman with the beard and the
Yeah.
yeah, and she like left just a diaper on the ground in the bathroom one day, and I mean she had the worst smell and piss of all time, and she thank God she's dead. I mean all these people, because if this one lived to be 80 something, I mean she's probably 23 years old. I don't know if I don't know, but she was in her 40s or 50s or something. But it was just she had this horrible beard.
She's still that was the one that would be like, give me a root beer, 16 shots of Jack Daniels, a piece of spaghetti, and 12 fucking egg rolls.
Yeah, and
I bet you
one
she's
scoop
still
of
alive.
spumoni, 1 scoop of vanilla. You put chocolate syrup all over it with just go on and on and on. And she just pack her body full of stuff until she had to go to the bathroom and explode on everything and
Yeah.
drop her diaper somewhere.
I forgot about her. Jesus Christ. We've had a lot of
Well, I know.
traumatizing customers.
Yeah, that's a fucking trauma. We forgot
Jesus.
about her. How do you forget about
I
her?
know. When she'd come in with her mother-in-law, her husband just died because he knew it was a better deal. And And so he just died randomly. He couldn't have been too old, maybe 50. And then she'd come in with her mother-in-law, and we'd look at her after she ordered all this stuff, and she'd be like, "Where the fuck's everything? Get the woman what she wants." And we're just like, "All right, yeah, it's fine." So she'd have like a $200 tab from fucking Spumoni.
And then I didn't realize, but I think it was my grandfather or something said, "Yeah, oh yes, her husband used to do play-by-play for the Denver Bears. Killed himself dead."
Nice.
Poor woman. But yeah, I think, and then but the bearded lady or the bearded whatever, I believe Jack called her Slagathor.
Yeah, Slagathor. That was a pretty good one.
Yeah, I liked it.
We got
I miss
another.
when Jack worked there, honestly.
Alec called her the bearded stink.
Yeah, the bearded stink.
I remember that.
You would have to you had to stand 5 feet away from her table to take her order too.
Oh, it's
because
bad.
It was so bad.
I wish
She's
my
dead?
nose didn't
Is that what you
work.
said?
She's got to be right. I think she's dead. I think
Kicked the bucket.
You know,
'Cause
I actually forgot I had another part of that. The whole time I was cleaning that shit up off the ground, like smearing it everywhere, all I kept thinking was like, "You guys lick these things."
Oh god.
So there's fucking shit everywhere, and you guys are sticking your tongue in there, just mushing it with your
It's a little
tongue.
different. Just a little.
just yeah. We did it. I lick Judy's all the time. I can't help it.
Somebody did probably at some point.
I doubt it.
You never know. They were freaky back then. They just didn't talk about it. They would beat you if you talked about it. The good old days. Have
Yeah.
you seen that show, Mrs. Nurse Ratched or something yet?
No, I've heard of it. I haven't watched it yet.
That's whatever. But it's like the late 40s, and, you know, the man's in charge. Me and the woman were
Hell
watching it, and I was like, "Damn, that was a good time." She goes, "What do you mean?" I'm like, "Because fucking the dudes get to do whatever the fuck they want, and nobody fucking says shit." She goes, "And that's a better time?" I was like, "Yeah, much fucking better time." I was like, "Why don't you go do the laundry?" She's like, "No." I'm like, "See?"
See?
So you would have got fucking beaten fucking 50, 60, 70 years ago. I would have just fucking mashed your face in some cat poop. And no one would have said
Well,
shit.
yeah.
They would have been like, "Ah, she was out of line."
That's your line.
She'll
like
listen
that.
next time.
That walking piss bag, Mr. Donovan. His wife annoyed him at the Bonnie Bray Tavern in the 1950s, beat the hell out of her, and they'd just be like, "Oh, come on, Mr. Donovan, have a beer and calm down."
When our grandfather talked about it as a fond memory.
Yeah,
Like, "Oh, boy, I
he
remember
sure
how he
got
used to
her
beat
good."
her. Oh, dear.
That was the day he de-escalated the situation.
Nope, he fucking got a couple of kicks in.
She gonna learn today.
They're like, "You gonna do something about that, Mike? Hold on, let him get a couple in."
And then he fucking snuck him. Well, you know, he was a Golden Gloves champion. He went over there and snuck a couple kidney shots
Nice.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then bought Mr. Donovan a drink.
And fucking, and by the looks of their children, she must have been pregnant when he was hitting her too, because just a couple of belly shots on some of those kids. Oh my God.
Well, and
They're
see, that's
horrible
another
acting
one
people.
that traumatized us. He used to have this fucking just piss bag. He'd just be like holding, and his fucking ear was off. His ear was off his body, and you can see in
They
his
didn't have
head.
an ear.
Bruh.
This is our life.
How you doing? Christopher.
And he liked us a lot, so he wanted to talk to us.
Wars.
Exactly.
Gross.
And then
You got to look in his ear, and then finally someone said something, so he'd put this dish towel over his piss bag, but it only covered like half of it. So it'd just
Ugh.
be like a brown dish towel covering half a piss bag.
oh, who the hell was it? A couple of
Yeah, I was gonna say we had a
Weeks
guy
ago.
come in.
yeah, that
couple
guy, that
weeks
real
ago.
tall, weird guy that him and his wife used to come get chicken dinners on Sunday.
Yeah, he just had like a
He's
walking
first
stick and
blasted.
a
He
piss
just
bag
comes
and
with a walking stick, and he's holding his bag of piss in his hand, and I'm like, okay, fuck.
Oh, it was so gross.
He's like, "Could you hold this piss for a second? Jesus Christ."
Here,
I gotta
just
eat my
puts it on
pizza.
the bar. I'll have. Yeah, I don't know. It just.
I
it
bet
was-
you that's a good way to sneak hooch into a place.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's probably would work.
Hey, Paul's angling. He's always got his angle here.
You
He
could
doesn't
say
need a
something.
bag to piss in.
You could come up with a story about how you were in Kuwait or something. And then you'll not only be a hero, then you get a nice fucking hooch in a bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching like one of those behind the scenes for Jackass or whatever recently, and apparently Johnny Knoxville has to pee in a catheter the rest of his life.
Yeah, he
like
fucked
that.
his dick up, I guess.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
broke his dick doing a stunt.
It's
Yeah,
awful.
it
Fuck
was-
Just
that.
glass in his dick hole and smash it. Going, anybody like me yet?
He tried a backflip on a dirt bike, and he
Oh,
doesn't have
no.
any experience riding dirt bikes, like an idiot.
Yeah.
No,
broke
yeah,
his
you don't
dick.
do that.
But he has to pee in the catheter and carry a bag around the rest of his life. He's only like 45. Fuck that.
Is that why he wasn't in the remake of Casablanca? Just hold his piss bag. Frankly, no, that's gone with the wind.
It's crazy. He said he can't get an
Remake it,
erection
huh?
either.
Oh no,
Yeah, so he can't have sex, can't do anything. I'm like, fuck that.
He
I would just
can't
kill
even-
myself.
he can't even
Yeah.
take the what you call it to get an erection. Even like paraplegics. Can
No,
do
I don't
that
think.
shit.
I think the bone is fucked up or something.
There's no bone in your dick.
How did you break it then?
I
The
broke my
cartilage.
dick
I mean, it's
once.
cartilage, I
Yeah,
guess, but
Cartilage, yeah.
I don't know.
I thought I
he
did
said
once.
something's fucked up about it. It doesn't work anymore.
It's like that little piece of white stuff sometimes when you're eating the chicken leg and then it gets real hard. He doesn't have that in his dick anymore.
Yeah.
They could have just put a chicken bone in his dick. But nobody listens to me.
Yeah. No
Nobody
shit.
takes my medical advice.
They would have 70 years ago. Wouldn't have stopped you one bit. And then you could have beat a woman in front of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, brother, your wife's escaping. Get her. She's gonna get away.
I'm gonna go grab a drink real fast.
He's gonna get a seltzer water.
He said he was gonna fix the background of his thing. Who's that person in the background? Do you see it?
Where?
In the background of Harmon's. I think it's. Who's that in your background? No, he doesn't have headphones.
Yeah, who's in the tux in the background?
It's Spike Jones,
Oh, who's that?
director.
Was he direct?
He did. He made. He did.
Her.
He did him too. He did.
Yeah.
He did them.
Ooh,
Uh,
that was controversial one.
They.
he was a professional skateboarder that went director, but he's made a bunch of
He
movies.
did. He made
And that's
it.
him.
That.
And that's him accepting his Grammy
Dude, he's got a
or
lot
his
of
Oscar.
Them there.
He directed the Nirvana video Lithium.
Yeah.
It was funny. The
I-
kid from the Nirvana. What's the one with the pool where he's like swimming around in the pool?
The baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. He drowned in that.
He didn't
photo.
answer me. He's like the baby, and then he hung up.
I don't know the album name.
But whatever. He.
Smells like Teen Spirit or something.
I guess he just redid the picture, and everybody's like, "Where's your fucking dick, pussy?" Because he was wearing trunks.
That's pretty funny.
I thought that was pretty good.
He's got to be like how old now?
His 20s, at least, maybe 30s, because that was
Jesus.
the
90.
90s at least.
91 or 92. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where'd Diaz go?
He got mad
You
at you.
offended him with your shirt.
He went to go join his Antifa meeting.
Dude, did you see those Antifa members that they were trying to prove a point and they were sword fighting, but they used foam swords? So I don't know what they were trying to prove. And fuck you, you pussies. Stab each other for real if you're trying to prove something.
Yeah.
Pussies.
Hell yeah.
Is that me vibrating? Is that you?
That was me. Hey, there's a
There's a train coming.
CNN breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Trump supporter commits suicide after killing Black Lives Member rallies.
Jesus Christ.
That's old news.
Oh, it's just breaking on my phone.
Your phone is
Tell it to
fucking
be
old
careful.
news.
You don't want it to break it.
Hey, speaking of news, we had a pretty good chat gang going on there between you and Diaz.
Yeah, but now he's
Guess I
not
should
on
wait
here.
for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the
Probably-
the
you
artwork
not see
this
the-
week.
Artwork, yeah.
I think the hurricane might have got him.
He might have.
I think this name is this one's Hurricane JoJo.
Alpha, isn't it?
Oh, it goes in alphabetical order.
Is it back to A?
I think so.
Well, I wouldn't go in alphabetical order. I would go A. I would go A D B E G Q.
Why do we even
W.
name them? Like, why the fuck do we name a hurricane?
Like, why not?
That doesn't make any sense to me. We don't name fucking tornadoes or anything like that. I don't know. It's just
Well,
weird.
everybody wants a nice name for who killed their grandmother in Florida. It was
Okay.
Hugo. It was Hugo what killed my grandmother in Florida.
Fucking Hugo.
But they should do better names because, like Katrina, like they should give it like a more
Yeah,
vicious name.
she
than
sounds sexy.
Katrina. Yeah, I know. It's like, oh god, that fucking Katrina. Fucking, oh my god.
Yeah. Fucking
swirling
Katrina's
around.
coming over again?
It's like hell yes. They should have called it like fucking Medusa. Now Hurricane Medusa, that's fucking scary. I'd get the fuck out of Dodge if Hurricane Medusa was coming. But they're all just well, man. I mean, you know, I can't think of a bad name. A bad Hurricane Jezebel. Gonna fucking steal your heart, dude. Gonna knock your house down and steal your heart, boy. Better get inland. You see what Jezebel did to me? Oh my god.
Your bald spot looks like a veg.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of the lick the top of that head.
oh yeah.
Lick the top of that head. Hell yeah. That's sexy.
Yeah, I know it is. Oh god. Yeah. Well, we had the Judy Poo Poo. We
Ugh.
had I don't think Flip's ever shit on the floor there, but you know that if we stay open for much longer, you know that's coming.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but he won't even fucking. He'll just come out. He'll do it on purpose. Just fucking shit on the floor and
He'll smear it on the walls.
be like, "Hey Pat, I left something in there for you."
Damn, we
Oh,
still
that's
we lost Matt again, huh?
hilarious.
For real.
Pat will enjoy that though.
Yeah, the day when Cliff just decides to shit on the floor for a laugh.
I wish he would have noticed that Judy fucking shit.
Oh, me
Same as
too.
you
I
dumb
wanted to
fucking
talk about it.
bitch.
Same as Judy. Same as just grabs her by the shirt and starts smacking her like this.
She
Same.
definitely was there.
Then she fucking after she was leaving. She said, "Christopher, I got a bone to pick with you today." And I'm like, "You're not
Oh,
picking
no.
bones today, dude. There's no
Yeah.
bone picking." And then she's like, "Let me tell you something about this her. Now, the little girl will wait on me before she goes home. I want to pay her money and give her a tip because she does such hard work for me. But she left, and then now there's a new one that's here." And I'm like, "Yeah, but you paid her and you tipped her before she left. But I have a bill." "Well, you ordered ice cream from the new one."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Well, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I want to pay one and give them the tip and I'm like, "Hey,
You thought she was gonna say, "You dirty little faggot brother didn't even eat my shit off the floor."
I gave him a spoon."
Oh,
my
if I was her, no matter the dimension or not, I would have left. I'd be like,
Yeah.
this day is
I wouldn't
over.
have even waited to apologize. I just would have like fucking.
And that's what I was hoping.
I would
Put
have
on
left
my-
and never came back.
I know. I would have put on my fake mustache and fucking started.
No,
On
definitely.
rails.
Because fuck that. Ugh.
Yeah, fuck. We should be able to kick her out.
Oh, boy,
She
I
wouldn't
wanted to. No, she definitely
And then
wouldn't.
she comes and dresses me down and like, "I don't like it. Now I'm picking your bones and could you call me a cab?" Every guy and oh man, there's nothing worse than fucking dialing Metro Taxi. But the
Oh,
other one makes me wait for like an operator. I don't want to talk to a person.
It really is.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
Yeah, there's
Have you?
nothing
I'm
good
sure Paul
about
takes
how-
a cab still, by the looks of him.
What's that?
It's Judy and Paul are the last people in cabs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a horrible racket. Not only does it's ridiculous to order them, they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah, I wonder what
and
she
they can't
pays.
ever find you.
Yeah, I don't even know how they exist, to be honest. Like,
And
why don't they
it's
come up with an
Judy.
app? Like,
It's
that's
literally
exactly like
Judy.
Uber.
That's what it is.
Well, they have those apps and they can
Oh,
do
do they?
that sort of shit. Yeah, but then you have these fucking more. It's because they can't figure out how to do anything. Judy's got a flip phone, and Cliff was telling her just have one of them boys back there behind the bar.
Yeah.
Same as have them call you an Uber.
He fucking offered that for me to help her. I'm like, no, we're good.
But there's no way to do it. There'd be no way to.
You can't call an Uber, no, unless you
No.
like, pay for it.
Yeah, but he kept on telling her, you just call him, and he's like, oh, Christopher, call me one of those Uber Dubers. I hear that they're about 3 times less than a taxi cab.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then she said, well, he was like, just download the app. I don't know how he learned that terminology. 'Cause he just sprays
She pulls out her
trees.
rotary phone and just starts smashing it on the
Well,
table. Is it down now?
She pulled out her flip phone and asked me to put it on there. I was like, no. But then I was even more mad because I'm like, call your own fucking cab. You got a goddamn flip phone, bitch.
Yeah, I didn't know she had a
Yeah,
phone.
what the fuck
That's
is
fucked
wrong
up.
with her? She does have a phone. And she can't goddamn call her own goddamn cab. And I said, it's always at the worst possible time. There's like 9 people trying to pick up
Yeah.
lines ringing, and somebody, and I go and it's like, hello, thank you for calling Metro Taxi. And if you want faster service, download the iRider app. That is IRIDE.
It doesn't, but listen to it next
.com.
time. It's not ER, it's IDI or rider with just an R.
Is it an R? I
So
don't know.
they're going to confuse people even more.
That's
But it
weird.
definitely, yeah, you're right. It takes fucking an hour. But it's funny because she's the only one who orders it. And it literally, the computer, not someone on the phone, goes, is this cab for Judy? And we're like,
What?
yes, it definitely is. And that's not
That's
even a
crazy.
joke.
Well, she's the only person left in the world taking a cab.
Yeah, her and
It
Paul.
doesn't- Paul takes a cab?
Cabs.
Nah, just trying to get him to talk at least a little bit.
Yeah, I got my orbital bone broke by a cab driver one night.
I remember that.
I should have sued.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've taken about
Know what
3
I was
cabs
thinking.
in my life, and I can remember every one of them because it was so bad.
Yeah.
It was horrible. They're terrible things.
Me and Brandon took a cab with Keith once from the tavern. I don't remember why we got in a cab.
He's like, oh, let's take a cab.
But it was actually really funny because we were all like really fucked up. And Keith had, I don't know if he ever showed you his like health inspector badge or whatever. He's like a meat plant inspector or something like that.
God.
But it looked like an actual cop badge, like it was like a metal badge and everything.
Jesus
And he was
Christ.
so fucked up. He like showed it to the cab driver. And he was like, "I'm a cop." And he was telling him that we don't have to pay for the ride
Oh my god.
because he's a cop.
I'm
He's helping him
90%
do
sure.
some duty or whatever. We paid him obviously, but I
Oh,
was like, "Keith,
I
just
hope
shut
so.
up." He was just so drunk. He kept going with the story. It was so funny.
I think the last time I took a cab was about 1999, 2000. I was with Uncle Dead Randy.
Hmm.
I'd been drinking heavily at his house, and I decided I wanted to go home, so I get in my automobile car
idea.
and I start driving. And I blow my tire up on the curb because I was very intoxicated. so I just pulled it off to the side of the road, and I walked into the King Soopers like right where I was. And I go up, and I don't know exactly what the hell I was doing. I think I might have gone there and been like, call me a cab. It's something like that. But while I
You
was
walked
in there,
into the store, call me cab. Call me cab.
and while I was in there, I stole a pack of cigarettes.
That was the good old days when you used to be able to
And
do
so
that.
I go out front, and I just like had to blow my nose so bad, so I took off my shirt. I just blow my nose on my shirt, I throw it on the ground,
Oh,
fall wait
no.
for my cab, and then the manager comes. He's like, "Sir, you stole those cigarettes." And I threw a $5 bill at him.
Hey, that was a tip back then. Because the
What's
cigarettes
that?
weren't that expensive, so you got
Oh,
a
he
tip
did.
out. He got about $1.50 tip.
Yeah. So I get in my cab and I'm just shirtless, and I don't sit down. I just lay down in the back seat. And the cab driver's like, "Dude, you got to give me money right now." And I just like threw a 20 at him and barked my address at him. And
Oh,
I think
that's
it was
good.
like 18, 19 years old, but Randy got me into what the hell was that bar, the Retreat or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that was a crack bar.
Yeah, it was a crack bar
bar.
where Ronnie hung out. I think I had like 45 Manhattans that night.
Well, it was like It was behind that weird club. What was the name of that club? The Deadbeat Club that burned
Deadbeat
down.
Club, yeah.
But the only way you can get to it, that fucking particular bar, it was like in a weird alley. Oh shit! Sorry, Matt. I didn't let him back in. I'm a jerk.
That's not very nice of you.
But anyways, it was like a weird alley. It was like, no, we don't want anybody to know about this place. So, unless you're buying crack or drinking
That's
a
cool.
pint of vodka, that's where Ronnie's memorial service was, right?
I'm pretty sure it was at the retreat, yeah. Where they heckled Andre for giving him. Yeah,
For,
he was doing his.
No, it's just like a weird
What is it called? Yeah, he was giving him a eulogy, and then all the crackheads were just like telling him, "Shove Christ up your cunt, you faggot."
Hell yeah.
Who doesn't do
Like
that, right?
Andre from the tavern.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For a small period, he was like trying to be like a preacher or something, right?
Yeah, he married Chris, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was like
Yeah.
10 years after he was trying to do like actual preacher stuff.
Oh,
Well,
gotcha.
I think he had like his own church for a while.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I remember
Oh,
I got him
there
to
we
smoke
go.
weed with me once on Christmas. Like Christmas Eve, me and Alec. We're like, Andre, come out here and smoke this.
He's smoking weed for a while there. He was kind of getting into some dark places.
That's funny.
But do you blame him?
Hell no.
Nope.
Weed
no
saves
one.
everybody.
He was drinking.
Is that
smoke-
is that still the same blunt, Matt?
Hell no.
Really?
I wish.
Dude, I
That'd
forgot
be dope if it was, dude. I was like, damn, that thing is fucking huge.
I forgot I rolled that little
Hey, he's back.
pussy joint last week on the show too.
Oh yeah.
And Mark and Harmon were making fun of me about my little baby joint. I like little baby joints.
Well, the little pregnant dolphins.
We called them pinners back in the day.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Go smoke it so fast.
Exactly. As you smoke a little bit, and then
then
you're
what?
not
I
fucking.
can't
with your hands.
I can't even finish one of those. I take two. I mean, the small ones.
Oh yeah.
I still have
I
it.
smoke these all day, every day.
You're all gonna get that puking disease like my niece.
I smoke
Yeah.
about 8 blunts a day, probably.
Yeah, and one day you're just gonna be rolling around vomiting, dying, and they'll be like, "What?"
I
happened?"
hope not, man.
I got that terrible marijuana disease.
I thought it was called
Eight blunts in
bulimia.
a day.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Me?
Yeah, what do? You don't do anything. Does your dog even get to go outside after 8 blunts? You
Yeah,
just
I,
make
smoke,
him.
I take him on a walk while I smoke a blunt.
Yeah, and you think you're walking. You just really.
Weed doesn't really affect me anymore.
That's not a good
Oh,
sign.
Harmon's
you
just
smoke?
like
Yeah, that's not good for you.
Harmon's
I know.
just
Don't you want it?
levitating.
Obviously, but
He's levitating across the concrete.
I don't feel like
Doesn't
I don't feel
even
like
know.
weed affects most stoners anymore.
No.
To be honest,
Then why do you smoke it?
it's
Then
like
why
just
smoke?
comfort. It's like smoking.
I kind of
cigarettes.
get it. I
It's
like
comfort.
some nice smoke in my lungs. That's why I've been trying to
I
get
like
that
a nice
CBD.
smoke in my lungs, but I'm not going to spend.
I mean,
$500
it affects me like
That's
a
true.
little bit, but like nothing like what it does to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it
you
messes
wait.
me up, dude. I get freaking.
Like the most I
ripped.
get is I get starey. Like that's like whatever.
You just be staring
I'm
at
usually
folks.
watching a movie if I'm in that high, anyways. Unless I smoke these dabs. If I smoke these dabs, that shit gets me high as fuck.
What you got there, Chrissy?
Is mine no antlers?
That's Chrissy's dab rig.
Yeah.
Didn't you say you had a long night of mezcal the other night?
Oh, I drank an obscene amount on Saturday night. I don't even know what that. I had about a case of beer, and then some people come over to my house and like, "Hey, you got a nice house here. I brought you tequila so you can live in your house." And then they just kept on pouring me shots, and I drank like 45,000 shots of mezcal. I felt real bad yesterday, and as much I desperately want to drink right now. I didn't drink yesterday. But I'm like, I still don't feel right. I think I did it. I think I blew the liver up.
You broke your liver.
Finally.
I broke it. I had a full head of hair on Saturday morning.
That's good shit.
So yeah. You
No,
know,
I did that. That was was it last Monday or 2 Mondays ago where I just drank till like fucking. I think it was 4 or 5
Oh,
in
I
the
think
morning.
the past 2 Mondays you guys did like 4 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
shit.
last week I think I passed out all right. But the week before, after the show, I just kept going. I didn't feel right for at
Yeah.
least a week.
Yeah, I usually quit right after the show. I
how
don't continue to drink.
how can you stop? You gotta
Yeah,
go
that's
till
the
you go to
problem.
sleep. That's the rules.
He doesn't make them. He just follows them.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Exactly.
Oh.
I like it.
There's
Terribly
rules.
Did you
tired.
see Dave Chappelle's? I forget what award ceremony it was, but his acceptance speech.
I heard it was
Everybody
pretty
shut the fuck
interesting.
up.
Yeah, he was like, "All right, guys, I'm pretty happy I got this, but fuck you."
You know what's funny is I just seen yesterday, I think, or was it yesterday or Sunday? Yeah. Yesterday, I think it was on VH1 or whatever. They were just playing the Chappelle show
VH1?
from start to finish. Dude,
Hell yeah.
so
Oh, tight.
ridiculous. So ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a good watch, even like 10 years.
Oh man. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time, dude. It was cracking me up.
It's a fine program. Mina watches it every morning with their cereal.
Yeah, there you go. That's how you do it.
But she just got spittle on the side of her face, like what you call it? When he was playing the crackhead, the kiddo.
Yeah.
She's like, "Look at me, I'm just the same."
Tyrone.
Yeah,
Tyrone
Biggum.
Bigsby, yeah. They start when we went on a tour that one time with when I was with Switchpin. They sold me a bill of false goods. They're like, "Yeah, we got
Well.
TVs, we got air conditioning, we got video games and shit." But you would turn one on and it would blow the fuse box.
Nice.
So they fucking there was a microwave I couldn't, and it was fucked up because I'm hippie vegetarian, so none of them were. They're like, "We're gonna go get this side of beef," and then I'd just be sitting there microwaving fucking mac and cheese, and then I turn on the microwave and it would blow everything up. But they brought the whole fucking Chappelle show, and we got to watch like 30 seconds of it, and we were in a fucking Mina, hello. We were in a RV for like 3 weeks straight, and I got no entertainment. It smelled like gasoline, and I had to eat like cold fucking mac and cheese shells that weren't cooked.
I never even thought about it, but I bet being on tour sucked back then as compared
sure.
to now because you don't have like iPads and all that kind of crazy
Well, what did
shit.
they
Well,
do
you
now?
did. We had
They just,
smartphones and shit, but it wasn't the
I mean, you could
same.
have
Hot
literally, you could have like
Pockets
a
all day?
computer, an iPad, or
But
like right.
most of these
food.
the shows are in the middle of nowhere, and they
entertainment.
have like no Wi-Fi and shit. I'm sure
Right.
that's better for sure. Well, I mean, there's no shows no more, except for
Yeah.
who's the ones that played the rally in South Dakota?
I'd say over half the country's back to normal, like doing stuff.
We're good. We're back to normal.
Like a lot of places are still doing concerts and shit now.
Ish.
I mean, small,
Yeah.
but
Part of the problem is when you sing and shit, you start expelling your dumb spit on people and you kill them.
yeah.
If you could just silent guitar play, good to go.
I wouldn't want to go to a show right now.
Well, what are they going
Unless
to
it
do?
was
Put
someone
up?
crazy. Like if Chappelle came through, I would go see that.
I saw a
just to
bunch
see
of
it.
those comedy clubs are putting like plexiglass in front of the stage and everything.
Wow.
That's silly.
So like they're behind.
It's gotta feel weird. For
Well,
the
and I heard a
comic.
couple of.
Yeah,
I think it
it's
was
like
Rich
the,
Voss. He
the
said
new,
that.
new version of chicken wire.
Yeah. So they don't
Yeah.
fucking hit you with shit.
What are they? The president? They have to have like a bulletproof glass in front of them. Jesus.
Well, and they said it's weird because you're in this box and the sound just bounces around.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you can't really hear the crowd. So it just kind of ruins it all.
Interesting.
I still haven't done any of those comedy live streams. Have you done those yet?
I haven't. I
No,
should have done.
I'm sure it's terrible.
Some of them would
I don't know.
probably be okay.
Jay's doing October 1st here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can buy it for $12.
That
a
one
live
might
stream.
be kind of lame just because of
But
the...
that's still a live show, and you can live stream it, right?
Right, right.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. So it's
Yeah,
kind of like
that's-
watching
So they're
a
selling
special
like 50 tickets, I think. Something like that.
to the
Cool.
actual
Whatever the
show.
max
What,
number
just for
is.
the live stream?
No, for the in person.
The show, yeah. The
Yeah,
in-person
and then,
show.
then
Yeah, I
you
think
can
all
buy
the comedy
$12
clubs
live
here
stream
are
tickets
open, aren't
instead.
they?
I'd be down with that. That'd be kind of dope.
Yeah, I like the
especially
idea
going
of it.
forward in the future. Like if
Right.
you know, once everything's even back full, if they keep that shit up, that would
Right,
be
I think
that
that'd
would
be
be
cool.
dope.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I would
Of
watch a
course they
lot of
will.
shit.
They're going to make a ton more money now because of that.
Yeah.
Right.
I would definitely pay whatever.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
like
pay
15
whatever
bucks
to
to
see
watch a
some
live
comics.
stream.
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
no different
especially
than a
for like,
special.
just think about it. Like, if y'all went to a show and fucking, you know, obviously I'm down here in Houston, but I fucking sign in and
Yeah.
I'm at the same show. You know what I mean? Not the same, but
Oh,
still,
yeah.
like, just kind of
Right.
cool. You know, kind of cool.
No, it's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
sweet.
It kind of ruins the comedy special though, too, at the same time, because you can't like keep your material hidden.
Well, no one's recording that shit right now, and if you are,
Yeah, but I think the
Right.
special. Isn't the special kind of done though, dude? They
Yeah.
all do them. Like, it's almost time for something new. Like,
Yeah, it's not really a special anymore, I guess. If you
yeah,
only
like
one.
they call it a special, but it's just like the big produced shit. I fucking Andrew Schultz is fucking blown a hole in all that shit for everybody.
Yeah, dude, I love Andrew Schultz.
He's
I've
great.
been getting into his
too much.
podcast.
Yeah, dude, he's fantastic. But he's like, you know, he's just
I don't
fucking
like
blowing
the-
holes in that boat.
I don't like that Indian dude that he does his podcast with, though. I think he's kind of annoying.
Charlemagne.
No, yeah, his other podcast.
I hate
don't like
Indians.
that.
I don't want
like,
him on my
Brilliant
podcast.
Idiots, dude.
I don't want him
the
on
what?
my land.
The Brilliant Idiots podcast. I don't care for it too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like that other guy. I like him a lot.
That's the
but I don't
Andrew
like
Schultz
the
one?
Other guy.
yeah.
I was thinking about that word "brilliant" the other day. That's way overused and improper.
Brilliant.
You want to just
observation.
say bollocks?
Well, it's just like not everything's brilliant. You can't. I'm like, hey, here's some chicken wings. Brilliant. Go fucking kill yourself.
Isn't
You
it
say that?
more-
I don't. I can't remember.
It's
the
like
last
a
time anybody
British
said
word.
brilliant.
Yeah,
They-
it's
they
like a
use-
British word.
Yeah, it reminded me of that
It was
Louis
from
C.K.
it's
bit.
from darts, dude. You
What's up, you
good
don't-
shot, a good shot, you yell brilliant, and a bad shot, you yell bollocks. That's like old school darts.
Well,
We
in
don't
America,
use the word- we don't use the word
Yes.
brilliant in America because there's not a lot of it.
We use genius.
Yeah.
We use genius like you're fucking genius.
well, that's another one too. This whole generation, including us, we've improperly used all those words. It's supposed to be for like the highest merit of that word, you know.
Right.
And we're all like, "Fucking genius! You got a cooler, dude."
That guy put chips on his sandwich.
It's like,
Genius.
oh, Jesus
That is
Christ.
pretty fucking genius, by the way.
But we're just
Oh,
easily
thanks,
impressed.
man.
We're easily impressed.
Don't try to dumb that down. Make that seem silly. Dude, chips on a sandwich is amazing.
I've done it. You ever put chips in
It's
your
good
ice
shit.
cream?
Well, a cooler kind
No.
of is too.
No,
It's
you
like,
ain't been drunk yet. Drunk enough.
I've done French fries and ice cream.
Same thing, bro.
Hell yeah, dude. French fries and frosty, bro.
That's one of the questions on that Are You Garbage podcast. Have you ever put chips on your sandwich? It's the most garbage thing according to them.
Yeah, it's pretty garbage. But it adds a different texture and a little bit of salt.
It's funny. You should watch. If you guys haven't seen that, you should watch it. The Are You
I
Garbage
hear it's really
podcast.
good.
I think a cooler is pretty genius. You got to somehow figure out how to make ice
The
in
guy.
a desert, and then you just put it in a box and you put beer in it.
Well, I'll give you the guy who made the cooler's genius. But the
But not
fact
the
you
guy that
the-
showed up with one. now.
if you showed up with a styrofoam one from the store, hey.
And there's just like a fucking one hot dog on ice. And
Yeah. When I was thinking about how
I
awful
don't know,
those
man.
are, too.
I beg to differ. The guy who shows up with a cooler full of beer and ice, that's the fucking savior of the day.
I'm kind of.
Right.
I'm actually surprised
point.
because you must not be as big
I mean,
of
he
a.
did more than the guy on the stick that went to heaven. But
Was he the first one in heaven, or was there like people there already?
I don't know, man.
He's like, dude, I'm gonna have so much room, and then he shows up and there's like a dinosaur. He's like, fuck, I gotta share my bunk with a T-Rex.
He's like, in the T-Rex, you're the bottom bunk, Jesus.
His tail's just
That
laying
should
on
be
him.
your guys' next video.
And then he comes down. He's like, "That's it. I'm going back to the fucking cave." He's just sitting there smoking a cigarette, and somebody unrolls it. And like, Jesus, he came back. He's like, "Ah, god damn it!
Eduardo
Trying
was
to take a shit."
It's kind of a version of Cliff almost.
my roommate was a real asshole. I had to come back. Well, back to coolers.
Holy shit.
I've drank very few cold beers in the last several months.
Oh, they're always warm, huh?
I just fucking buy it and stock it up. I hide them in this room, like no one will notice. And then when they're,
Just get a mini fridge, dude.
Yeah, I'm very busy, man. I'll probably like it too much and just drink even more. Although, my brother, he gave me a very nice present for helping him move. And I wasn't touching it at all, but Daddy's been a little busy this week.
Ooh, what is it? What kind?
It was was it Basil Hayden?
Nice.
You know when you get drunk and you start
Shit's
taking
good.
labels off of stuff? That's
Yep.
what I did. I was like, I'm in the Wild West.
Hell
They
yeah.
didn't have labels back there, Paul.
Ah,
We've gotten
Label
like
joke.
seriously fucking negative
Real
4
knee
laughs
slapper.
out of fucking Paul this week. Go fucking drink some hooch in a goddamn alley, for God's sakes.
Yeah, find an insect to
me?
fuck with or something.
Yeah, Jesus, you're no fun tonight.
Oh, I know, man. I'm just fucking.
He's been
hung the
hungover
fuck
for like
over
3 days.
Saturday.
Oh.
I'll tell you this much
Yeah.
though. He came into
You
the
going to Bender
tavern.
this week?
I had a birthday party. I
Nice.
drank really fancy whiskey.
Was it your birthday?
I fell asleep in my car.
Driving?
Wow.
I mean, did you drive before
Yeah,
that?
driving. No. Waiting for an Uber.
Oh, nice.
Oh, hold on.
You know what's
Yeah.
fucked up about that?
I
is
was
it's
driving
still
to my
illegal.
Uber and I fell asleep. Nope,
I
nothing.
can see that.
Yep.
But he came in the
There.
tavern the other day, and
There,
Paul,
bro.
he's been notoriously skinny for many, many years because he, get drunk and just go walk the streets. He's got a little bit of a beer belly finally.
I do, man, and it's
Because of the
embarrassing.
COVID.
It
He's-
sucks.
It doesn't suck. You're finally normal.
I gotta get rid of it.
It's because you're all in suburbia now, is what the deal is.
I know, man. That's half the problem, and then eating 2 lunches and 2 dinners hasn't been helping either.
Yeah, I hear that. I've gained some of my weight back too, though. It was pretty. I've had a fluctuating 6 months.
Yeah.
'Cause I lost like 40 pounds, and then I probably bet you I gained 10, 15 back already.
Jesus.
My poor heart.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
There's a guy.
Hey,
then
speaking.
Yeah.
He comes down the cave and then he's got to go. He's living with the dinosaur again.
T-Rex
2,000
kicked him out.
years now. 2019. Wait, no, it's 2000. This is 2020 years he's been living with the
You forgot.
dinosaur. Yeah. And a
Well,
bunk
think about it, how bad of a roommate Jesus would have been. He fucking stinks. He's living in the desert. He doesn't wear deodorant.
Yeah, but he can turn all your water into wine, which is pretty badass.
Yeah, but he don't probably do it every once in a while, and he's like an asshole about it.
It's probably
He's
true.
like, hey, dude, you can make me some wine tonight. Oh, I made you wine last week. God, fuck you.
Oh.
And then he's all doesn't eat that much, so he never fucking refills the refrigerator. Probably doesn't do the dishes. They didn't have dishwashers back then.
You give him a fish to cook though, and he can feed you for like a fucking week, man.
when he yells
Is
at
that the quote?
he's up in heaven on the bunk bed, and the dinosaur's going and just trying to eat him and shit like that. And then he's like, "Hey, do unto others as you have them do to you." And the dinosaur thinks about it like this. And just starts sucking Jesus's dick.
Do you think a dinosaur had a rough tongue like a cat or a nice smooth one like a doggy? Nobody?
I didn't hear
What
it.
was that?
I didn't hear
says-
it. You like
Yeah,
that.
you cut out.
Yeah, you
Crackly.
fucking did. Yeah, you
What?
guys did. Fuck you.
Okay.
No, I said, do you think a dinosaur has a smooth tongue like a doggy or a rough one like a kitty cat?
I don't think
kitty
they
cat.
existed.
Oh,
You don't
Jesus,
think dinosaurs
boy.
existed?
Nah, bro.
Well,
What do you-
give us an
And that
explanation.
doesn't come from a blue check mark in his fucking account either. So
No, I'm just confused.
Pass it off as
What do you think of the
nonsense.
bones then?
those are just different animals, man.
Okay,
Hey,
And
Sorry.
plus, all like the majority of those bones are fucking, they're fake. And they admit they're fake. They're like, ah,
Well,
this is what-
every skeleton or every fucking dinosaur you've seen in a fucking museum is definitely not a real bones. It's
Right.
it's all
from a cast.
replica.
Right, I know that.
Not in Colorado. Haven't you ever heard the stories about those?
Dinosaur
Yeah,
Ridge.
No, they would.
I've never been out there though.
No, the ones at the Science Museum. They, as they normally did back in the day, they did everything all wrong. But so they didn't want the bones to break down, so they painted them with this fucking like uranium paint or like plutonium paint. So like
uranium paint.
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
literally radioactive fucking paint. So the fucking dinosaurs here in the museum are just painted with fucking radioactive nonsense. So those are real ones.
Nope. Check out the Bone Wars of the 1860s. And
All right,
then,
no, isn't it? All right, if my memory is right, isn't it like they find fossils and then they create the bones from what they would look like from the fossils?
Well, a lot of them are plaster
Yeah, right.
reenactments, but I'm talking about the ones particularly here
I
are
don't know anything
actually
about that.
bones with that are painted with fucking radioactive shit. But I know what
That's
you're talking
weird,
about. Some places it's just the plaster of the bone.
Right.
Right.
It's fucking Cliff. It's like they got me fucking installing or insulating them bones down in the museum. I got my uranium paint, and he's just in his overalls and a straw hat.
And he would have done it without asking questions. That's why he's a better man than any of you. Everybody thinks I'm kidding. He would beat everybody in a fight. Everybody's like, nah, I get him. Nope.
Fuck that.
Dude, he would eat your face. He would literally eat your face while he's raping you.
You just have to get one. It would be so easy.
I don't know.
There's
All
no
right,
way
I'm going
to
to pick a
catch you,
fight. Next
first of
time he's
all.
in, I'm picking a
Get-
fight between the two of you. And I want to see this.
There's no way we'd ever get in a fist fight. There's no way.
I don't know. He tried to beat up Sue Powers the other day.
Oh yeah.
Because
Why did you beat her up?
it was pretty funny. It was like one of those odd circumstances where she was telling her friend to put a mask on as Cliff was walking out the door. And Cliff thought she was talking to him. And was like, you fucking bitch, I got 25% of my lung asbestosis. I ain't got to wear a fucking mask if I don't want to. And she's like, yeah, it's my friend Carol.
Jesus.
But he was going to beat the shit out of this old woman. It was great. And you know what?
Nice.
It was outside the door. I ain't going to do nothing.
Well, he almost went to blows with that.
Dishwasher.
Yeah, the dishwasher. I'm sure we probably talked.
I still
Carter
don't even know
says
the
he
guy's
can
fucking
fight
name.
Cliff.
Dishwasher.
Well, yeah, the
Dude,
schizophrenic
he's
dishwasher,
fucking weird as fuck.
Desert Storm.
He like is literally always talking, but to no one. Like he's just walking around like having a full-on conversation. It's crazy.
Maybe
It
he
really
wants to have a
is. It's
conversation,
kinda
but you're
nerve-wracking.
not
Bad for
trying
him,
to
kind
talk to
of. He's a really hard worker.
No, he's a good worker, and
It's
like
just
when
weird.
he's
It's like
talking to
literally-
himself, he actually tried to do a joke with me the other day, and I was like, "Are you talking to me, or is it just yourself, or what?" And I was like, I laughed because I wasn't gonna get killed. You know, I know how to handle these situations. But he came up and was like, "All right, the Broncos kick, ha 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 ha," and I was like, "Holy shit, you're hilarious!" And I gave him $50.
You want a little whiskey in that soda?
I pulled most of the skin off of my arms.
Oh, I almost got into a fucking fight with this old lady.
What a surprise! Go on now.
We're
Well,
we're at the Sprouts, and I'm in there with my mask like this, you know, just barely on,
Of course.
and I'm over there fucking shucking corn or something. I'm grabbing some corn, and she comes up to me. She makes a point and walks up to me, and she points at my nose. And I'm like, oh, yeah. She's like, your nose. I'm like, yeah, it's looking good, huh? It broke a couple weeks ago. You could barely tell now. She's like, no, that's where the germs come from. I'm like, lady, if you're so afraid of the germs, why are you walking up to me? You got to stay away from me if you're afraid of my germs. And then her big-ass son's just standing right there. I'm like, I didn't approach your mother. Could you get her out of here, please? And then I just turned and fucking walked. And then they're like, God damn it, Paul, how come you always fucking are a piece of work out in public? And I'm like, dude, I did not cause that. Not my fault. I didn't walk up to me. It's just annoying.
I feel you.
Well, just don't be a jerk. I know you don't agree with it or nothing, but
How was I being a jerk?
You
She
had your
came
mask
up to
not
me. I'm
on
over
and
here
you
picking
scared
up
her.
things of corn.
you had your mask off and you scared her. No one likes it, but if you're going into public building, just do it and shut up.
you, dude. There are so many people that love this fucking mask thing. What are you talking about? Nobody likes it.
No one has to clean up Judy shit like I do.
Butterfaces love the shit out of it. You do. You
Yeah,
love
babe.
it.
Yeah, babe. What do you think I like about
Chrissy's-
it? I actually really don't like it. Because I feel
hate
like
it.
I'm smelling my face all day.
It's terrible.
Smelling your own bacteria.
And
I
I
kind
had
of
a-
like it at work, but that's about it.
Did you
Anywhere
guys see
else,
the
fuck
Dr. Oz get real shut up real quick?
No.
Yeah, he
What
said
happened?
he's like, yeah, if you get the flu shot, you have a way bigger risk of getting COVID.
Oh, I
And then-
did see that.
Really?
Then like,
Why did he say
we have
that?
to go now. Thank you.
Actually, I've taken a flu shot once, only because I was bullied into it.
I never have.
And ever since then, never have. And that's not
That's
even
surprising.
it's not a vaccine.
one this
It's
year.
an antibody shot. So it just kind of gives you the flu so you don't get it worse.
I'm gonna
Right.
take one this year so I can take a couple weeks off work.
Good man.
Yeah.
Tartar might call in.
What?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You said
Does he have a
through
blue
Skype.
check mark on Twitter?
I don't know what his name. Oh, there he is. He might. I don't know why you keep trying to get that one going. They actually quit doing the blue check marks, so it doesn't really mean much anymore.
Because I think it's hysterical. That's why.
At one point, it was kind of like clout. It was like, holy shit, look at me, I'm verified. And now,
Yeah,
and then they started giving it to everybody, and then
I think I could even get it right now.
oh,
if I
that's
sent my
funny.
ID in.
I didn't notice your name till now, Harmon.
How do you get them?
Good man.
You just have to.
Next week, I'm going to have his social security number as my name. I still have some of his old hospital documents in the truck.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put up your social security number, homie.
Do it.
you don't have that.
Yeah, I do. I got some of your hospital papers you left in the truck.
Oh, Tartar's joining.
Oh shit.
You actually left
Oh,
it
he's
in
an
the
asshole.
truck.
He took a picture and he's fucking.
Yeah, well, you're all
getting credit
drugged
cards
out.
on you.
Yep.
Why not? Fuck it.
Fuck what?
Fuck it, dude. Do it, bro. Give him all
Do
his
it,
info.
bro. Do whatever you got to do, man, to get by.
But his info.
I'm worried about one of our 6 fans taking it.
You sound like Mark now. You guys only have 6 fans. Why do you still do
Hi,
it?
Matthew.
Hello.
Way too many fucking Mats on the screen at the moment.
That is
Yeah,
true.
dude. What is this? The fucking Matt show?
Yeah, there's only
I didn't
room
even
for
realize
2
that.
of us.
I'll be
What
sure.
up, Tartar?
Hey, buddy, what's up, dude?
It's good. How are you
He
guys?
just came out of mourning for Von Miller.
Hey,
And
Hey, I'm
Drew
with
Lock,
Von Miller.
Portland side.
I don't think you guys. I've brought it up before. I don't
Nice.
think you guys appreciate how cool Drew Lock's name is. Fucking Drew
Don't
Lock.
lock on him.
Yeah, you're like fucking. Hey, what up, Drew Lock? We used to say Lock
know-
to everybody. Like,
You know
what
he
up,
dated
bro,
the
Lock?
owner of the Chiefs' daughter for a while? Clark Hunt.
No.
His
Who
daughter.
didn't? She's goddamn whore.
I just think it's funny.
Katie was in the same sorority that his girlfriend is now.
Oh, who that chick
interesting.
who blew you?
No, Katie Snively's like in her sorority. She
Yeah, that's
Guy
what I'm
that's-
talking about.
Did you ever meet her?
no, but she's
No.
got fucking. I've seen pictures of her.
Hell yeah,
Take big
dude.
old booty.
Hey, I've heard.
Hey, you're gonna
I've-
get us kicked off the internet if you're broadcasting NFL.
Can you hear it?
a little
Yeah,
bit.
of course.
Who's
I've-
winning, the Raiders or the other team called the same?
Raiders.
Is this
Raiders?
the?
Sports 17.
Isn't this the Raiders' first game in their new stadium?
Their new
Yeah.
hut.
Death Star.
Is it pretty cool?
Hey,
Yeah, that's sick.
is it true? I'll ask you, Tartar, because you live and breathe sports. Do they have parking there or not
They have parking there.
at the Raiders Stadium? Have they showed
Yeah,
pictures?
Ricky's telling everybody they don't have parking.
So Ricky and fucking Cliff. Same as they don't
They
got
don't
no
have
fucking
parking.
parking. $50 million to go to a game.
They have to have some parking.
Yeah, I would imagine.
You can't.
Yeah, do you know that
How many
their
people are
field-
in the stadium?
none? They're not gonna have
Not
any
right
this
now,
year.
total though.
Like, how many can it fit?
Yeah. Yeah, say it better than me, thanks.
I know it's a
104.
lot because the UFC is going to switch the venues to there too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's the turf gets pulled out to grow during like the day. They move it, like gets slid out from underneath the stadium and grows
Isn't that
outside.
what Arizona
That's
Stadium
freaking
was
crazy.
doing?
Yeah, Arizona did that, but I don't know if they're turf now. But
That's cool. That's crazy.
yeah, if you like watch like theirs and the Rams stadiums, kind of like that as well.
Speaking
That
of
stadium is fucking sick as fuck.
Yeah.
speaking
I was
of
watching-
turf, how's your hair? Let me see the top of your head.
Oh, I'm going bald in the back, bro.
Oh, you're doing all right still.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
you look good.
How's mine?
That's
You ain't look so bad, but of course I'm 44 years old and you are 19.
He was concerned. He was like, I got to get on something. My hair's falling
I
out.
use Bosley.
Do you? Oh, so you're
You still
smart. How old are you?
Yeah, it's Bosley shampoo, 24.
Yeah, that's smart because people quit fucking me around that age because all my hair was falling out.
My hair's just super thin. It sucks.
I used to have beautiful hair. Oh, dear. It would come down to my shoulders. It was thick. If you put your fingers through it, it'd get stuck. It would get stuck because it was so thick. It was beautiful.
When did you cut it?
What are you talking about?
Judy's shit would live in his hair for weeks on end.
I thought you said Judy died.
No, I had to clean up her shit this week.
I know. I
dude.
got in right when you were talking about
Oh.
sticking her cane in it.
Oh,
It was good clocking point.
You know what a bottom of a cane looks like? You ever watch Star Wars?
It's
And
literally
the-
looks like a.
You know the
bullseye, right?
the big machine has the pew, 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 and it has like 4 legs. The big ones.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
big dog they would ride.
I wish some
and
nerd
the
would
stuff.
tell me what that's called. I don't know what it's called.
I'd have to ask my brother.
No.
Toronto, gosh.
Yeah, there was the Toronto Josh machine. Those the bottom of
One
their
that Luke
the bottom of their
Skywalker
legs
walked
look like a
in.
cane. If you were stepping in
aren't they
shit,
stormwalkers or something like that?
You might be right. You fucking homo.
I'm surprised Matt doesn't
Stormtroopers?
know. He's seen all the movies. Not stormtroopers. The machines.
I've seen
Well,
every.
there's-
I've seen
yeah,
most
there's different-
movies. I've seen most movies, and I don't remember any of them.
Robots in disguise.
And I'm
You're
not
talking
just.
about Jar
Ow.
Jar Binks.
That was. I feel so bad for that son of a bitch because it didn't bother me. It was a weird goddamn character. He didn't bother me though. People literally sent him death threats.
Like the actor that played him? Or
Yeah,
like
and
guy
to
that
the
did
brink of
sound for him?
suicide. He almost killed himself. He like wrote this letter about how I'm sorry I was Jar Jar Binks. I really apologize. It was the worst thing I ever did. And he like
Is
was
that
on
a
the
real?
brink. They had
Is
to
that
like
a real story?
yeah.
George Lucas should have killed himself for those movies. Not
George, yeah, every choice he made, George Lucas was really bad, including his newer ones. That's why they were like, dude, just here's it wasn't worth the money they paid him. They gave him like $4 billion. They're like, just
Whenever
stop.
whenever they redid them, when was it? Like 2000? They was called it like 25 years or whatever. Remember?
Yeah, and he added
they
all
put him
this shit
back-
to it.
Yeah, he edited all kinds of shit, and you're like, God, he kind of ruined it.
He added computer generated shit. He added new characters to the old movies. It was stupid.
Yeah,
Why
and
didn't
then
it go
now
to
you
prom?
can't even. And now you can't even find a version of the original. It's always the edited.
I
Those
can't
movies
Yeah.
suck.
Well, at the end of Return of the Jedi, they've got Yoda. They've got who's the other one?
LeBron James.
They got Darth Vader.
LeBron
Obi-Wan
James.
Kenobi.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say, but then it was Michael Jordan as Anakin.
You ruined it, Paul. I mean, Salami Joe or whatever your name is.
Is this
Oh,
what you were
shit.
talking about, though, Patrick? These things?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that thing called?
It's an at walker.
Ugh.
At.
So it must be AT at Walker.
AT walker.
Yeah, somebody really should have beat George Lucas.
Look at the bottom of it though. Put the picture back up. Can you?
It's
Look
like
at, it
4
looks like the
prongs,
bottom
right?
of a cane. Bring it up just a hair. Yeah, that's where all her shit was under. And I've talked about it on here before, though. He's a multi-billionaire. I mean, like, if he wanted to call like anyone right now, he could get his dick sucked, and just like give him a plane or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
Have you?
But I heard
Let
he
me
didn't go
finish.
to prom.
Have you seen his dumb chin? He looks like one of his characters. Go fucking get that shit snipped up. He looks like a
Who does he
fucking
look like?
bullfrog. George
An
Lucas.
Ewok?
No, Ewok is much more respectable than George Lucas's face.
Even though the Phantom Menace sucked, though, it had the best like fight scene. The
So
one
that
with-
was your coming of age
Darth
movie,
Maul,
right?
well, that came out in '99, I think. So I was 4. So, but I just remember that scene, just Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon Jinn. That was dope ass fight scene.
See, I never care about anything like that. About
This kid was
like, I can't tell
4
the, I can't
in
tell the difference
'99.
between Luke
I know, I
Skywalker
That
heard.
was
going,
the year I graduated.
and
Dude,
then
he had a double lightsaber. It was fucking.
yeah,
Dude,
I
that guy
can't tell the
wasn't
difference
even
between
an
that
actor.
and then Bruce Lee fighting. I don't.
There was
Yeah,
like a
That's
give a fuck.
true.
It doesn't mean
That's
anything.
true.
there was like a meme going around, and it was like '90s kids, and it just had a picture of Darth Maul, and he like as soon as he opened the second half of his lightsaber, everybody flipped the shit. It's just like, oh my god,
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
remember
how
when
did
Well,
they
now-
think of that?
Well, the thing is
when he
the
first
thing.
fights Qui-Gon Jinn with it in Tatooine, he only opens up one side and he opens up the
Tatooine.
second side.
Well, think
And
about it
that
I
though.
don't know. It's just a funny ass meme.
Think about
No,
it
it
though. The Star Wars was out, so it came out in what, like 70 something,
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then-
like 70, 75, 74.
and they started redoing the movies in '99, and finally someone was like, "Why don't you have an extra part to your lightsaber?" And everybody was like, "Holy shit, we never thought of that." And it was
Didn't they do
fucking
something crazy
a
again
million
with, like, the
years
newer
into
one?
it. What's that?
With Rey's lightsaber,
Yeah, what's
she
his
had a
do?
dream.
What's it do?
Well, she had a dream where it's literally
Fucking
like
makes a wet
it's like a
pussy.
double lightsaber, but it like kinks up into like
A
the
whip?
same side.
And all of
Yeah.
a sudden, it's the end of Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like that. But you can't do that. You
Two
can't.
chicks taking a lightsaber.
If you guys have ever read any Carl Sagan books like I have, you can't stop light at one point. You can't make a lightsaber.
You know what
idiots.
else that son of a bitch did? The Return of the Jedi. At the end of the movie, the original one, there was a nice little Ewok song that went yub nub. Mina yub nub.
Nub nub.
Yub nub Mina Lorraine. And then they took that out of the new one when they were showing the new Anakin Skywalker.
They
And I
took the
missed my
music
Yub Nub
out.
song.
I knew they added all the
Weird.
stupid computer generated like people, but I didn't know
And
they
look-
took the music out.
Yeah,
What
they
did Jabba the Hutt look like before he was like?
It was
what's it called?
well,
It was
not
just like a
only
big
It was just
robot
Andre,
blood.
it was Andre the Giant in a fur suit. Yeah.
Fuck.
Andre the Giant with a green mask on. But no, the original one was like gigantic. The puppet, it
I
was
feel like
huge.
I only know the original one. Did they redo him?
They
Yeah,
they
he's,
computer
like,
generated
all CGI.
Jabba the Hutt, and they made him like thinner and shit and smaller, and he's like walking. He's supposed to be a fat pig with a whore next to him, sucking his cock.
Like
Hell
Slither,
yeah.
Whore, I mean Princess Leia.
The Raiders just scored
What's the score?
30-17, but about to be 31.
Wow.
Do you know that Brian Greasy's the new Monday night guy? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cliff told me. He was very impressed.
I like him. Him and Louis Riddick. I like it.
He was like, same as I went down to the Toro, and I said, "Do you see that son of a bitch on the TV? He gave me an autograph on a napkin."
I still have a picture of one time when me and Dieter, you remember Dieter? We took a
Kind
picture
of.
with him.
Yeah, you sons of bitches.
Yeah, should have fired you both.
That,
I waited on his
kicker-
table a couple times.
You know who I think would be the best Monday night?
He's got a hot wife.
You just have
Dennis Miller.
Cliff and Judy.
Which Judy?
Hell yeah.
Poop Judy
They
or
would have
Jew
quit
Judy?
right at the beginning. They can't believe they're fucking kneeling.
Poop Judy.
Yeah.
They would've
Poop
just
Judy or the
walked
other
out.
Judy. Or
Oh,
iPad
man.
Judy.
Poop Judy or Jew Judy? Oh, speaking of Jew Judy, did you know she has a horrible lung condition right now? Sounds
really?
kind of familiar,
I never
doesn't
would
it?
have guessed. I would have thought she was perfect health.
That Judy Pumpkin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess she came in the other day. She hasn't been
Giving
in
full
months.
names out here.
And I was
man.
like, my lungs. And they're all like,
thought-
yeah, you had COVID or something, you dumb bitch. Because you fucking licked.
Well,
You
I
lick
thought
the
that-
pews at
I
the
thought
fucking.
she wasn't coming in because of that COVID charge.
I think that's what started it, but then she got the COVID charge. Bam, 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 bam.
Doctor tells me it's the 19th, but I don't think so.
I want you guys. Everybody's had encounters with her except for Diaz. I want you to meet her. I want you to give
Meet
her a
who?
big old hug, Mrs. McTurnan.
What's that?
It'll make you lose all faith in old people. Judy fucking Pumpkin.
Oh.
She's a Mick, huh? An old Mick.
Oh, she's so gross. And I seen her tits. Why do I always see their fucking the worst ones body parts?
Because that's your luck, my man.
Wait, how did you see her tits? I gotta hear this story.
Because she was decided to wear a shirt that she got at a fucking garage sale or something. Because she's a hoarder, and it didn't fit her, but she was more worried about the price. So like it fucking was like open in the middle, and it was better than I thought though. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad. I thought it was gonna be much worse. Is what I'm trying to say.
Just egg yolk on her nipples. And
You
shit.
could tell nobody fucked those tits.
Just anytime you're watching her eat is the fucking nastiest. It's like she literally has dentures, and then when she just no food,
Daddy gotta go.
it's all on her
pee.
mouth and her teeth, like all open.
I think Patrick fell out of his chair. He just fainted thinking about
He
Judy.
probably did.
He's had a heart attack and we're all laughing.
What's the combination to that safe there? Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Paul's just been robbing
Yeah,
a bank the
right.
entire show.
I have
That's why he has an alibi.
stole me the safe. I gotta figure out how to get in.
Are you gonna, Matt? Are you gonna watch? Are you gonna be on the podcast next week?
Hell no.
Yeah,
Play the
that's-
Ravens.
Yeah, that's gonna be a sick ass game.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait for that shit. Who do
Can't
you think's
wait to
gonna win
catch
it,
that
dude?
ass whooping.
Battle of the MVPs.
I don't know the Chiefs yesterday. I thought they didn't play that well, but
I agree. Until fourth quarter. Fourth quarter
Yeah.
looked amazing.
Fucking,
But I don't know. You probably didn't watch any of the press conferences, but the
No.
Tyreek Hill, he was talking about how like without an audience, it just felt like a scrimmage, and it was hard to get motivated.
no, I can see it.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
sure,
know.
dude.
Do you know
And
if the
by the
Ravens
way,
have
they
an
should-
audience?
They shouldn't play that fucking sound into the fucking
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
TV. It's whack.
Did you see what the Eagles did though?
What?
They played
No.
they booed Carson Wentz, and there wasn't even any fans there. They played audio of booing.
Are you serious?
Really? That's awesome.
I
Actually,
was like,
dude.
Only in
how do you
Philadelphia.
get booed and you're not? Unless that was an Onion article or something. I didn't
No,
realize
no.
it. It could have been a
I hope
satire
it's real.
article.
I hope it's real, dude, because that would be some straight Philly shit.
Yeah,
Right, right.
Straight.
I gotta look that up now because
Dude, they
I only
fucking
read the headline.
didn't they boo and throw snowballs at Santa Claus? Like that's what they were known for.
I don't know.
Oh
but
yeah, yeah,
didn't-
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, they did do that. Oh shit.
Philly has all
Okay,
those-
no, it's Fox News. Carson Wentz gets booed during the Eagles' loss to the Rams, even without
That's
fans.
That's awesome.
Is it like
I don't-
Fox News football or is it like Fox News?
FoxNews.com.
Okay.
It looks legit.
I just don't. God, their PR guy just.
I mean,
Just
Fan
use
Shield's
it.
another web. I don't know. I've never heard of the other websites though. Sporting News and Fan Shield also reported it, but Fox News
Yeah.
most.
Sporting News is probably the most reputable out of
That's
the,
what I'm saying. I don't know if it's really.
three.
You
I
boys-
want it to be true though. That's hilarious.
What is it? What did I
Fucking
miss?
That
Am I
you
frozen?
know how they're pumping audience noise into the football games or whatever.
Am I frozen?
I actually heard they did that with the football. The only one that actually makes sense is because did you guys already say this? Because they could hear the other people's plays.
Oh, I guess that kind of makes sense. We didn't say
Yeah.
that.
But they can only do like 10 decibels or something. That's what I heard.
What?
But anyways, we were saying
10
that there was
what?
a news article that
10 what?
the Eagles
70.
10 what?
The Eagles booed voices.
10 what?
What?
Deci what?
Decibels.
Decibels. Whatever.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
decibels, idiots.
Decibels.
All right, whatever, dude.
Decibels.
You know where I learned that is Mythbusters, idiots.
Who's the guy with the mustache?
Idiot.
That's Wilhelmina, you asshole.
Didn't that
She
didn't
ain't
that
got
guy
no
die?
mustache.
And
Really?
Didn't he also get accused of, like, child porn?
Who hasn't that has a TV show?
one-
It's
he was
everybody.
wears that
Ghostbusters.
hat. Anyone who wears a hat like that beret.
Stop
Yeah.
talking
And then the
about
Asian
Matt.
guy
Jesus. He's wearing.
yeah, the Asian
Oh,
guy
they're
died.
both
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
Matt's hats.
But I think the older one had like no, he was accused of like fucking his niece or something like that. I don't remember what it was.
Oh, Jamie Heineman,
Adams, yeah, I thought maybe it was
Adam
Adams.
Savage.
Yeah, I think that guy.
The other one, the older
Good night,
one,
baby.
he's like
Well,
me.
they were just trying to. They were trying to prove if he fucked his cousin, whether or not it would come out funny or not. It was just a myth busting machine.
It was just an episode. Well, I just checked the live stream. Turns out my $800 investment just to play YouTube worked out good.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Seems to be working.
What, you couldn't do it before?
It would work all right, but shit was dropping, and the laptop, I thought it was a lot newer than I expected. Kay was like, nah, it was like 12-year-old laptop, you fucking idiot. And then she shit on me. She threw it at me.
It was funny.
12 years. I'm surprised you even got 12 years out of a laptop.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at keeping stuff new.
Yeah. You ever looked at porn on it? You can tell.
I don't like looking at porn on computers no more. It seems like more work than just getting it on your phone, right?
Yeah. I guess.
Or with the binoculars from your neighbors or something.
I'm not attracted to any of my neighbors, or I
Dude,
would
I
get
love it when-
binoculars.
Paulie turns his mic on and you can hear crickets and shit. Literally,
I wish he would just leave it on.
there's literally crickets in the background whenever he tells a joke.
Ugh,
Fuck, man.
you're ruining my stand-up.
How's your phone,
career.
anyways, Paul?
It's cracked. Fuck.
Liver pain? I hear you. Hey, that dragonfly in your car was pretty big.
Yeah, I know, right?
I saw it on the because I re-uploaded the last week's show because the audio got all out of sync because like the laptop, the piece of shit laptop. That's why I decided to spend all this dumb money. But
Yeah, what was the word that makes us turn into robot voices?
Antifa and there was another one.
Oh, you know the other one, Alphabet Agency.
What is that? I don't know. Is that Google?
FBI, CIA?
CIA.
Just remember this.
Gates.
One
Fuck
one
the
one
CIA.
hour, 1 hour and
NSA.
37 minutes. Remember that. If shit gets off right here, we know you guys are right.
It's fuck the CIA.
Yeah,
I wish they'd
a lot
asked
of
me
people
be
have
in the
said that,
CIA.
Matty.
You oughta when you think they're bad. You gotta see National Forest Service.
Oh, yeah. They're the
Yeah.
worst.
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
I hear they haven't even been sweeping or raking them forests lately.
That'd be funny. That's your whole job. And they're like, you're the park ranger. Here's your fucking rake, you asshole. And you're just out there all year.
Yeah, I saw they just arrested 6 dudes in Oregon for setting fires.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Like, fuck you if you're doing that shit. That's so
Yeah,
like so
that's
many
a-
lives.
that's
are
a whole-
affected
Yeah, there
by
was a
shit.
bunch of articles about them.
It's a whole
crazy.
nother
Right.
level of shit. This whole, even this area was, did you get it down there? Where it was all bunch of haze from the smoke in Texas?
Nah,
We
nah,
got
it's
it
clear
from
down here, my man.
California and from fucking that whole Oregon and shit. And our own
No,
fires,
these-
but we finally got our fires out, and then all of a sudden this other haze fucking came in.
Nah, them boys down here, they'd find a way to fucking make a huge barbecue out of that shit. They'd go fucking
They-
slay some hogs or
They're like
some shit
shooting the
and-
smoke out of the
I don't know
sky.
what the fuck
Fuck
they do.
you.
Are our fires out? I don't even.
No.
Well, they're much
Yeah.
more contained.
Gotcha. That shit's crazy.
Your text was cracking me up when you first were talking about the fires. You're like, I don't know why they don't just put them out. It's a little harder than that, I think.
Oh, they just gotta put them out though.
The first really bad fire, you ever hear about that, Harmon? It was way before you lived here.
The Heyman fire?
Yeah, the Heyman fire. Do you know how that started?
For gender reveal party.
No, that was this time. The
Basically,
gender-
the equivalent.
Not far off.
The equivalent of the fucking late 90s, early 2000s.
This dumb broad got broke up with in a Dear John letter. And so she drove out into the woods and lit it on fire. And it started like the biggest fire in fucking Colorado history. Like recorded history. I'm sure there's
How did they
bigger.
figure that out?
Because like it was right where she was and she ended up admitting to it.
Oh,
Didn't she work for like the Forest Service as well?
Dumb
Yeah,
bitch.
I'm from what I remember, I think she did. She like something. There was something like kind of weird about it.
Right.
She should have got a bit. She was looking for an upgraded rake. But no, so she
Her rake
she
only
burnt
had
a love letter and
songs.
it created like this 20-mile wide fire. It was insane. I think she got put in jail, didn't she?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Oh yeah,
what happens to
definitely.
like
At that
the
time,
person
it was
with like
billions.
what if like the person like the gender reveal party this time? They get fined? Like what happens?
No,
No
you don't
clue.
fuck with transgenders, you idiot. Are you fucking crazy? They're like, nah, no problem here. Don't worry about it. You fucking nuts.
I think they're anti-transgender, dude. They're revealing a gender.
Well, you don't know which
True
one,
that.
though.
That's pretty actually I'm surprised
Right.
they even allow those anymore.
You know
Oh,
how
no.
They're outlawed.
you know how they
Good point.
They're kind of bigotry.
my mom did one of those, a gender reveal of me. But you know
Really?
how,
They did it back then too?
well, yeah, but you know how they showed it?
How?
Well, she pulled down her
Dick
pants
or-
and my cock was hanging out of her pussy because I was so big.
Hey.
Good one.
Wow.
Little asshole. They were like,
Have
yep,
any of
that's
you
a
guys seen
boy.
Tenet?
What's that now?
Ridiculous.
What do you say?
Have any of you guys seen the movie Tenet yet?
No.
No,
Did you go to the theater and watch it?
Yeah.
Wow.
How
I've been
was
wanting to
that?
go.
Dude,
I've been
it's
wanting to
fucking
go. I
creepy as
just
fuck.
I haven't seen it. Did you?
Oh,
see
was
on
it
the big
packed?
screen?
No, dude, they like limited capacity, but just like, cause I went 2 times just because the first time I
You seen it
literally
twice?
yeah.
Badass.
Well, the first, dude, it's fucking Christopher Nolan.
Right,
This
right.
movie's- Dude, it's so confusing.
Dude,
and,
that's
like,
an
There's
idea
a pirated
of a,
version out, but I can't bring myself to watch a shitty version.
that's an
of it.
idea of a badass these days because of the pandemic. You saw a movie twice?
yeah.
Holy
He's
shit.
fucking sick, bro.
You fucking risked your life?
Yeah.
But
You have
no,
to wear a mask the whole time, or just when you're like up?
it's only in the theaters. Did you read why? Because
What?
he believes in theaters so much that he was like, I'm only going to release it in theaters because I want it to like get business. So that's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
No, it's good though. I think you guys would like it.
Who's in it?
Yeah.
Will,
Just, like,
Will
the
Smith
entire
or
time,
Martin
just, like,
Lawrence?
So confused though, because like that's why I had to see it again. Like,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
how all
it's-
his like movies
it's
are
like
besides the
kinda-
Batmans.
He was pretty
They keep
confused. There
going
was no
back in time or something.
quarterbacks. There was no running backs. There was no tight ends.
They had that one black stormtrooper from the Star Wars in it, right?
Is he?
no,
Double
it's
switch.
It's
Denzel's
Denzel
son.
Washington's son.
Yeah.
John Washington or something.
What was his name in Star Wars Part 5 or whatever?
I don't think that's the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same one.
You
He takes off
racist?
he takes off his
Yeah.
helmet and he's like,
He's like, I'm about to get wet.
I don't
No,
want to be a
you're-
stormtrooper
He was
anymore.
he was in Ballers. That's what you're thinking of.
Well, let's look
Yeah,
it
he
up.
takes off his helmet and
Yeah.
ballers.
I don't
Star
have
Wars.
mine. Same.
He was in something
No,
else
fucking,
too. He did another movie.
You know who else is in?
He was in Black Klansman. Remember, he was.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Oh, it
That
was
was
Look Who's
good.
Talking 8.
What?
No. I think there was 2 of those. Excuse you, bros. Jesus Christ.
You know what movie I realize I haven't seen that I should?
Star Wars.
Classic. No,
It's
Dances
John
with
David
Wolves.
Washington and Malcolm Washington are his boys.
Hey, that's a great movie.
Yeah, I was hearing somebody talk about it on a podcast, and I was like, man, I just realized I've never seen that movie.
What was it
Need to
called?
watch it.
Sorry.
Dances with Wolves.
It's
a
not
great
that good.
movie.
It was like, have you
Yeah.
ever seen Dirty Dancing? They just
It's
reenact
Kevin
that whole
Costner's
movie.
best movie. Give him a break.
Nah, have you ever seen
It's
the
a great
end?
movie.
The
You should
end
watch it
scene,
for
like
sure.
this wolf comes running up, and he picks him up, and he's like, ah.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my ragtime wolf.
You didn't like the post? What was the post office movie? It was like post-apocalyptic apocalyptic. The postman, and he's like, I gotta deliver this letter, and I'm part of the government. And it's like 2 hours of him trying to fucking.
Yeah, but the end of that movie was great because it tied everything together because he delivered the letter to a wolf.
Oh, and they danced.
That's what it was, huh? Forgot about that part.
And then it's just like, I don't know. It's like,
God, they really.
here, sir, you can refinance your wolf house. You've been paying 4.5%.
I didn't think about that. It was just
3% wolf interest.
It was just junk mail the whole time. They didn't even show the letter till he got there, and it was like a Val pack for a Chinese restaurant. It was like you get 2 egg rolls for the price of 1 egg roll. Post office.
Free delivery within 4 miles.
Yeah.
He went much more than 4 miles in that Post movie.
Well, he demanded payment.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you take off your underpants, you fucking wolf. We're gonna dance again.
Mm-hmm. I like a lot of his movies, frankly. I don't remember the one where he was like, baseball's good in the field or whatever. What's that one called? Yeah, Field of Dreams.
It's like,
I didn't like that one, but I like that new show he did. That what's it called?
Waterworld.
Nope.
Oh, you're talking about the one where
it's on the Paramount Network. He's got
Yellowstone.
It's pretty good. It's like a bunch of
seen
hicks that are mobsters and they fuck each other up and shit. It's all right.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
I'm about 4 seasons in.
Nope.
Is it good?
It's good
No,
enough.
just watch it because it's shitty.
Well, he does that.
I do that to pass the time. It's good enough. It passes my good enough meter.
What was the last thing you watched that you watched just to watch it, but it was shitty?
Gemini Man. Actually,
Broncos,
it was. I was gonna.
This podcast.
Yeah, Broncos.
Have you guys watched that Gemini Man?
No.
You should watch it.
Oh,
actually.
yeah. It wasn't that good.
It wasn't that bad though. It wasn't as bad as they said. That fucking computer animated shit. Holy shit! That shit
creepy.
tripped me out.
But it's not even that great yet. It will be, though.
It's fucking pretty good.
It'll be good.
I mean,
It'll be good. In
it's
like
better than
fucking
that
2 years.
Tyrannosaurus Rex at Jesus' bunk.
Yeah, I'm over here.
Jurassic Park.
That's why I'm waiting to release all my material. I need 2 more years, and then the computers will be.
Do you remember when they did it with Looper? The movie Looper? They put
Yeah,
Bruce
I remember
Willis's
that movie.
face on what's his name? Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
I don't know.
Face
Oh
off?
yeah.
Kevin Costner works.
It was a
Just
post office
yelling
movie.
terrible actors now.
But no, seriously, that was really, it was trippy. And actually, I almost cried a couple times because there were some daddy issue parts.
Oh,
Yeah. It was like, I just
Why'd you
want to, I want to be
damn,
your,
dude.
I don't want to just,
all week, huh?
I don't want to just be a suicidal assassin. I want to love my daddy too.
I know what it is, dude. You've been reading the group chat too much. You're starting to get all emotional.
I know, huh? You guys are too, you guys are
As long
too
as
woke
we're-
for me.
As long as we're on Field of Dreams.
We're close.
10
We're
minutes
close.
ago. There's the whole thing, the end of that movie, as they're out there playing there, and then Shoeless Joe Jackson goes up to Kevin Costner. He's like, "Hey, it's Shoeless Jim Jackson." He's like, "Actually, no, it's Shoeless Joe." He's like, "I stand corrected."
Horrible. That was a horrible
There's
movie.
a Mandela effect in that movie.
Yeah, dude, that
that
was
movie
a
was-
fucking Family Guy joke.
Was it?
Wait,
I don't know. It sounded.
I don't know.
very-
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, the Family Guy theme came up in my head, but that could be a good ending for a lot of movies. That theme, it's got its
Yeah,
jazzy.
absolutely.
How are they going to do all these animated shows without masks?
Oh, I cannot wait for the South Park.
That's funny that Australia dropped
the
them.
30th.
Oh,
Yeah, Australia banned them.
That's insane.
They banned South Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to do like an affiliate out there, but they said what it sounded like is this season was a little too salty for them. How the fuck is a fucking prison community?
Pussies.
I know that was a couple hundred years ago, but come on,
Yeah.
now.
Well,
They
what the
they
fuck
can't
could they
handle South
possibly-
Park. Jesus
what could
Christ!
they do that's too salty?
I know
Yeah.
they're wearing
Oh,
masks.
They're wearing,
They've got like a 30-second preview. It's fucking hilarious already. But
I can only handle about 25 seconds.
yeah. It's gonna be an hour-long episode though. It's gonna be badass.
It'll be interesting. I
Oh,
like
yeah.
it.
I've wanted them to do another movie for so long. Bigger, Longer, and Uncut was so good.
Well, the thing
They
about
kind
South
of
Park,
did do a new
actually,
movie when they did.
The Imagination Land one.
Yeah.
It was like 4 episodes, just continued or whatever. Yeah, kind of.
do you see how fucking focused Matt Diaz, Matt Tartar, Matt?
So
He's very interested in that game.
well,
There was too
they
many
just
Matts.
kicked the Raiders just kicked field goal to go up by 10. So it's just
Dude.
Speaking
How
of
about-
field
Did you watch
goals,
that Chiefs game?
a little
yeah,
bit. I was watching Red Zone, so
Shit was
Like-
intense.
they need to stop
That's-
that fucking timeout fucking rule. That's so ridiculous.
what timeout rule?
Where you can kick,
Ice in the
you
kick.
can
know,
time
the
out in the middle of a fucking kick.
Oh, like to ice them?
That's fucked up. I mean, I appreciate it, but come on now.
No, sometimes it works out like for the team that's kicking the field goal. Like if they like call a timeout like right as they're kicking it and they miss it, then they get another opportunity. And you've seen it where they make it after they call a timeout.
Right. It's a risky move.
Didn't they do it
Yeah.
3 times in this last OT?
You,
No, one
can't
was a
technically
flag.
call back to back. You can't call back to back
Yeah.
timeouts.
Oh,
One was a
okay.
flag. There was the flag right before the play.
You said it wrong. There's no L in there.
Yeah, you jerk.
But that's
So they had to
fucked up
retake it
because
after
I
that.
mean, and he did it 3 times, right? He made
Yeah.
it 3 times, so I know that it's like the law of averages. Like you're trying to get that asshole to miss once, but Jesus Christ, that's fucked up.
Didn't Shanahan
That's
make
like
that
my
popular
brother.
again?
Playing Tecmo Bowl with me with his fake kicks. You son of a bitch.
yeah, damn right.
What'd you say there, Baron boy?
What's
Tommy
up?
Salami?
Oh yeah.
No, that's not what you said.
What's up, dude?
All right then. Let me see if I have any other notes. What were the other notes of tonight? It's 2 hours in, and I got one
You
note
s-
in, the fiance
knows?
one.
You see Kanye West pissing on his Oscar or whatever?
Literally peeing on
What
it.
the fuck?
It was hilarious.
What did he get an Oscar for? For being an
Oscar
asshole?
Maybe it
or
wasn't,
Grammy
maybe it wasn't an
or-
Oscar. It was a Grammy or something. Whatever the
Ah.
fucking music award is.
That's not
But
an
it is
Oscar.
But the Grammys
It was
usually
his
in like February.
gardener.
It was what?
Well, it was a Grammy, but the Grammys are in February, so that's why. I was
No, he
confused.
just posted his award. He posted it on Twitter. He put
Oh.
it in the toilet and pissed all over it.
That's stupid.
I
I
saw
thought it was
the picture, but I guess I was confused. Yeah, I seen it.
From being a
It's
married
just-
man like Diaz and my brother have been, it's a lot. We're a lot to put up with as it is. Could you imagine being married to fucking Kanye West?
Could you imagine being married to Kim Kardashian?
Yep.
Yeah, it would be too much.
They're both like that'd be insane
Yeah,
to be
but
either.
her, have you ever watched that horrible show,
No,
The Kardashians? It's
I
not
don't
as
think I've ever
it's
seen an episode.
nowhere near if it was the Kanye West show. It's always like, oh dear, the toilet's clogged.
how
So
long? have
they're
they been
like
doing it?
normal people.
10 years.
With horrible asses.
Yeah, I don't understand that at all.
But Kanye West is like, I'm gonna fucking make a gospel album and pee on Miami. It's like, I mean, my brother and I pee on a lot of stuff.
But that's not one of them, huh?
No, if I had an
Right.
Emmy, I probably wouldn't pee on it. I'd put it. I'd ask permission if I could put it on the shelf, and if I could, it'd be on a shelf. If not, it'd be in a box.
Yeah, I guess he's throwing like some big fit because he's trying to buy his masters and they won't let him.
Buy a Masters.
His slave
He's
owners?
trying to get a green jacket.
Slave owners.
Yeah, they don't
Smash
usually
up,
sell
Paul.
those.
Wait,
I don't
hold
know,
on.
That's
now.
what they call them, right? Masters.
Master's
Yeah, they
degree.
don't sell those usually.
I
If
was
somebody
like-
else owns them, they own them forever.
Right.
Who said green jacket?
Me.
Nice.
That's a
You
golf.
gotta
That's
suit
golf.
up and He's got to play in November. That's when the Masters is going to be this year.
Oh, jeez.
You fucking nerd.
All right,
Jesus
boys, I gotta
Christ.
go. I gotta get up early.
All right, Playboy.
All right,
Good to see you.
ideas.
Deuces.
All right, y'all be safe.
Good night.
Later.
You
Dan,
can't, you can't
Chris,
buy
did you
knowledge,
watch
right?
the Nuggets last night?
Oh man,
Yes,
I
sir,
did.
Yeah, that was.
What an
dude.
ending!
What was the ending? I missed it.
Plumlee
I was
fucking
100% convinced we had it. I was like, oh yeah.
It was just like every other game where we came back from like 16. We just like came back and we just kind of squeaked it out. But that one just Plumlee, if you watch the replay of it, he was supposed to like roll over and he literally just like thought it was like Jeremy Grant's responsibility to. I've literally watched the replay so many times and every time.
So,
I get more
Now, does
heated.
that come down to coaching?
Nah, that comes down because we didn't take a timeout or anything. Like, but like Plumlee should have. That's just defensive. Like I wouldn't call it coaching. I would just call it know your
Assignment?
surroundings. Yeah,
Well,
Right.
he didn't know his assignment, and that's on the coach.
but like
I don't
at the same time,
understand.
though,
Fire the coach. Okay,
I fucking love Mark Malone.
It sucked.
Mark who?
I mean, but yeah, good for Anthony Davis. I'm sure that's a highlight of his career so far.
Yeah, you see, like yelled Kobe after he made it.
He
Oh, I
yelled
didn't see
Kobe.
it.
Nah, that's stupid.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I don't like it.
Who
I
did
hate
that?
him more.
You're not Kobe yet, my friend.
Kobayashi.
You got a lot more to do.
You know how embarrassing that would be if you yelled that too and then it missed.
Well, no, he after he made it when he was running back to the sideline.
Oh, I thought you meant like he shot it and like on the way he yelled Kobe.
No,
I
yeah,
was like, you know what I mean though? Like how embarrassing that would be if you missed
Yeah.
if you did do that.
because that's how you're supposed to say it. You're supposed to say it as your shot's up.
Right.
But after he made it, he yelled Kobe. You didn't hear it, but you saw him like when he was running back. You could see him
Oh,
like.
I
lip
just
it.
yelled fuck really loud and then turned the TV off.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that. I don't know. I'm glad we fought back because we got whooped in the first game, but I don't know.
Herman, are you a Nuggets fan?
Yeah.
How come
mean,
you're not a Missouri basketball team fan?
We don't have a team.
Oh shit! Damn, son.
was that
Not
You did
anymore.
Nuggets-
Was that supposed to be a diss?
Sacramento.
was that some salty business you were trying?
We used to have a team. We used to have the Kansas City Kings,
Yep.
right?
Now they're in Sacramento.
Kansas City Canvassers?
And Michael Porter Jr. went to Missouri, so you should like him for that too.
I don't know. If like when I'm playing NBA 2K, I always get on the Nuggets team and shit.
Nice.
pretty
What
sure-
about
I'm pretty sure the Nuggets missed 7 free throws in the fourth quarter too. That would have helped.
Yeah, like what's his
Amazing.
name? Missed a bunch. PJ Dozier because he was playing because Gary Harris must have been hurt. In the
Oh yeah. Well, Gary Harris hasn't hit a shot in about 5 games, so it's like, I don't
he
know.
played
if he got
well.
hurt.
Yeah, he played well in the end of the Jazz series. Like shut down Donovan Mitchell, and then he played decently well in the Clippers series, just defensive wise. Like
Yeah, no, absolutely.
I don't know. It's just crazy that we're in the fucking Western Conference Finals.
Yeah, I really hope we can pull it off. That'd be awesome.
I don't, dude. That's
Yeah.
the game. we
It's
had
pretty much
to win.
impossible now.
I just hope we make a series out of it. Like at least get to 6 if we can push
Yeah.
to 7. But just don't want to get swept or gentlemen swept.
You see all Snoop Dogg and all them talking shit.
Yeah. Fuck you,
That's
Spencer.
rude.
I rewatched the Defiant ones the other a couple weeks ago.
Oh
and
yeah,
oh yeah, you
In the
killed someone.
theater or what?
yeah.
You killed someone.
He didn't
Shit on the
kill
Nuggets.
nobody. He
I better
blamed.
go too, boys. I got some business to tend to. I love you,
Uh,
boys.
See you later.
I'll
Now
see you guys tomorrow.
Bye,
Good
Chris.
idea, bud.
You ain't gonna see me tomorrow.
he blamed it on his bodyguard. The murder.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Didn't his
fucked up.
bodyguard pretty much get off? Like, not Scott.
What, like jack him off
I think
or
he did
what?
like 7 years,
Really? Shit.
but still not that much for murder.
Yeah, and he probably now doesn't have to work for the rest of his life because Snoop Dogg probably was just like, serve this and then I got you once you get out.
Right.
Something like that.
That's why he's
crazy.
doing these stupid ass commercials and shit.
What, for like people that are balding?
No, like he just yeah, just for me.
Oh, his
Hey,
Corona
like-
commercials are annoying.
Yeah, it's Corona commercials and like it's so cheesy.
He's doing Corona commercials, like
Yeah.
wearing a mask and shit.
No, Corona.
In a Corona. Like,
What do you mean?
you're,
Corona beer. He's the new
We know
spokesperson for Corona.
we know you're the lead guy. Not
Oh.
you're,
Yeah. He started his own wine too.
Really?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
It's
You
weird.
taking a shower, Paul?
Prison hooch.
Nice bathroom, Paul. Are you in Chris's mansion?
Yeah, I have a mansion of my own.
That's a. You do, don't you?
I do. I sleep on an air mattress.
Those get cold. I've slept on one or two.
Oh, they're terrible. My back is killing me.
It's not my favorite.
No.
What's your favorite, dude?
Fucking sex.
On an air mattress?
that would
Yeah, why not? You
that's a
care?
balance.
You care what kind of mattress?
Sex on an air mattress sucks. I never got to experience it, but I always wanted to. Sex on a waterbed.
Yeah, I was.
I had a waterbed.
Do you ever have sex on it?
Yeah, what do you think? I'm a fucking homo?
Well, I didn't know if you were like six, like, you know, young.
No,
He was
I-
having sex when he was young.
I was pretty young when I started having sex because I'm a degenerate.
Don't you remember the molesting podcast?
No, I
That
I
wasn't
didn't-
in his bed though, Polly.
no, I didn't have sex in that podcast. I got fucked in that podcast. It was a little different,
There's some difference.
but no,
Dude, I
yeah,
don't know.
no, I had sex on a waterbed. It's kind of weird because you don't get that resistance.
Right.
You know, you don't get that slap back.
Yeah, it's interesting. Do they even still make waterbeds?
Yeah.
Really?
What they do is they fill it up with this weird like cotton filling, so it's like more stable.
Interesting.
It kind of defeats the point.
It's got to be a huge liability. If one of those things pops in like an apartment or something.
Oh, dude, I had more than one flood from all my fucking banging, dude.
Fall asleep with a cigarette in your hand.
I don't think I smoked on my waterbed, but I probably did. You're probably right.
Yeah.
Dude, that's got to be insane. Like what do you do?
Pick up in a puddle.
Dude,
What do you do for real?
It's really a bad idea. And like when you have to like empty it to move it, you have to like siphon it out or whatever.
Right.
And it gets everywhere, no matter how good you are. It's a bad idea. It's kind of comfortable because it like contours you,
Right.
but fuck,
Oh, that's hilarious.
you could still
I
get
feel like
one.
I like to sleep on my side, and I feel like if I slept on my side, it would like.
It's got to have like a warmer, right? Does it warm the water? It's
Yeah,
got
there's
to,
a
right?
there's a heater in there,
I was gonna say it's probably gotta be
and
cold.
it didn't. Well, when I had one, it didn't work that great. But I kind of liked it. You like to be cool when you sleep, right? You don't want to be too
Yeah.
hot.
Well, it depends on the time of year.
Yeah.
Right. I was thinking winter.
All right,
Wait, would it
old
freeze?
man.
No, obviously it's in your house. I'm an idiot.
What's that now?
I was gonna
Yeah,
ask
we'll
if it would
freeze.
freeze in the winter, but I'm an idiot and realize it's in your house.
Yeah.
He lives in
well,
a shed.
I kind of, yeah, they kept me outside.
Oh.
But no, so he would always make a mess, and then like there would get
Didn't have an
holes in
animal?
it, but they would have like little patches you could make. It was bad. I didn't like it.
You got a pointy dick, and you just as you pull out and go, kind of like nice incision.
Good thing about it, speaking of which, if you came on it, you just wipe it up. It's not like,
Soaks
Ah.
in,
yeah, it doesn't soak in like a mattress.
but you still use a sheet over it, though, right?
Says who?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a garbage human being. He doesn't have a sheet.
I feel like
Yeah.
you would just get like it would be like almost like a rug burner. You should like rubbing up against like plastic having sex.
Yeah. No, it sucked because the outsides were like these hard, rigid, because you had to keep it contained or else it would just roll everywhere.
Right.
So you would like sit on it, would put all this pressure on your fucking hips until you
That's such
actually
a
got
weird-
on it.
Thing that like I just forgot that existed. Water beds.
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
That's crazy. It seems like it's the stupidest idea ever.
I want one of those air ones though. The
One of those
fancy ass
what?
ones where it like adjusts to your body.
Oh yeah.
Wait, like a Tempur-Pedic one?
No.
Sleep number.
Sleep number.
Oh,
I actually looked into
What's
getting
your
one,
number?
but like a good one are like
Yeah,
$4,000
they're
or
like
$5,000. Yeah, but they're supposed to last 20 years.
I got one of those purple mattresses at like the beginning of this pandemic.
Yeah, fucking rude, dude. Why don't you get a blue one?
Are they worth what they say they're worth?
Yeah, I love it. It's honestly it's the most comfortable.
Is it like a Tempur-Pedic one though, like where it's got that?
Yeah,
like
basically.
Hmm.
It's basically the same thing. It's just the brand's purple. But I don't know. I got it because Brian Redman was talking about it on his podcast, how good it was, and I was like looking at mattresses at the time. I was like, here's the good review. Let's use it.
Tight.
But I love it. And then I have like an adjustable base too, so like it moves up and down.
Oh, that's annoying. I want one of those. That would help
I
me
use
out because remember what the hell are you looking at?
Spider.
A couple. Oh, that's a big boy. Look at that big boy.
He's a
Put your,
fucking
put your
big
finger
fucker.
next to it to size.
Yeah.
Let's see how big it is.
Oh,
Nope, he ran away. That was a scary movie.
Yeah.
But no, I had that horrible taste in my mouth. I was dying. Remember, I had the cancer
Yeah.
yeah,
a couple
yeah.
of weeks back or whatever. My doctor was like, "Hey, put a 2x4 under your bed, you fucking pussy." And so, like, my bed's up at an angle now, and it's real nice. I like
It
it.
would've been nice
at the
whenever-
top of your bed?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he said put it up at least 4 inches. So I don't know what I did.
I would
put
have loved it when I broke my ankle too, because I had to keep it elevated. It would have been nice.
It's not my
bed.
foot, my head.
I know it. I was making another comparison. Dick.
So you sleep on the other side of the.
No, it goes up in the front end.
Oh, it does?
Oh,
Oh, fucking
I got the
fancy,
fancy
boy.
one,
Look at
dude.
me. Look at me. I got no gird and a fancy ankle.
How much did that set you back?
I think I paid like 900 something for
Oh,
everything.
that's not terrible.
For everything. That's not bad.
My last mattress
I didn't.
was.
I mean, I only got the base and I don't have like a headboard or anything like that.
Yeah, it don't matter unless you're trying to piss off your neighbors when you're fucking.
Right.
My last mattress was like $1,600, so
Damn.
that was a good deal you got.
Yeah, I got the ship in a box to your house mattress. It's crazy
One
how
where I
small of a
got-
box. they
Was
get
that
those
some
things
bitch
into.
heavy?
What?
Was it heavy when you moved it in?
I think it was like 50, 60 pounds.
Yeah, that's pretty heavy.
It's crazy how much they could get them into like a small box. Though I don't understand it, but
Like a shoebox behind you?
yep, it was one of those.
Wait, those are all shoe boxes?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
one shoe though.
Damn, how many do you have?
Over 100.
Fuck. Shit.
Ugh.
They're not all there, but
No, you shouldn't say fuck shit. You should go ugh.
Ugh.
There
I
you
love
go.
shoes.
That's a
I
weird.
don't
I
wear
mean,
most
I
of them,
get it.
though.
I get my
Majority of same
obsessions.
Yes, yeah, skate shoes.
I get your obsession. I get obsessed with stuff, but
It's
Man.
honestly like it was all like last year. I bought them all last year.
The goddamn
I just
woman-
got obsessed with it.
she's got shoes all over this fucking house, and it drives me insane. So, just because I see those shoes behind you, I want to hit you a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, I bought this shoe thing. It's like 3 tiers, and I figured I'd
Right.
have my shoe, my outside shoe, like when I do the lawn, because they get like all fucked up, and then
Right.
like my boots, and then she could have the rest. I never got a shoe on that sumbitch once in my life.
Nice.
And then not only that, she has that thing. There's 2 giant things by the front door to keep shoes. And they're completely full of her shoes. And then there's a whole nother rack outside in the garage for shoes she doesn't want anymore, but she doesn't want to get rid of. And then there's another hangy thing in her fucking closet. And I bet you there's 9,000 shoes in my house.
See, I immediately go as soon as I take my shoes off. I put them back in the box and put them back on the shelf like immediately.
Yeah.
I don't let them sit around or anything.
You're doing it wrong. You should tie a noose. You figure you're all wrong.
Yep.
But I'm a psychopath. I'll spend like 6 cents on a pair of pants, and then like
I've been collecting skateboard decks now recently.
like
I'm just-
$4,000 on a amplifier. So
Right.
Right.
I get it.
It's dumb, but it's fun. I don't
That
know.
amp behind me together cost about $4,000,
It's crazy.
and I never even
No,
plug
you would
it
hate
in.
me.
I probably have about $4,000 in shoes.
Of the same shoe or what, bro?
I
Yeah,
don't
dude, they're
have
all the
$4,000
same.
worth of anything.
But at the same time, I could go the rest of my life without buying another pair of shoes.
What if you lost your toes?
I don't know.
Just stuff
What do you
something
mean?
in the end of
Just
it.
wear a shoe.
Jesus, you
Put
put
a
a
sock
little.
in there.
Yeah. We foiled him, didn't we?
I literally almost impulse bought a golf club for like $250 last week, but I didn't do it.
Do you guys
You
go
golf a lot?
golfing a lot or what? Oh,
I've been going like almost every weekend.
I'll go with
There's
you
a golf-
guys. You guys need
Yeah.
you need a pro
I'd
to
say
go with you.
250
You just
probably
let
worth
me
it.
know.
Golf's fun. It's like you just like drink.
Dude, I
fucking-
want to go do Top Golf still so bad.
I accidentally hit a 200-yard fucking drive once
Really?
Oh, yeah.
by
That's Top
accident.
Golf?
No,
How do you
on a
accidentally?
golf course, like on not the golf course, the range.
Driving range.
And I was
How do you
never
accidentally hit a
never
200?
able to duplicate that shit because
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, fuck.
I don't know. I've never been to a driving range or anything like that. I just think it
It's
sounds
fun. You can literally buy like over 50 balls for like just like range balls, like for like
It's
Oh,
fun,
like
but there's a
9,
lot
10
of
bucks.
there's
When
a
things
lot
get back
of
to normal,
Matt.
we should all do a Top Golf trip. It'd be fun as
You
fuck.
could probably go
Oh,
right
yeah.
now. There's a lot of Matt Tartars though telling you how you're doing it wrong. No,
No, I'm not. I'm not that guy. My older brother's that guy where he'll be
I
like, "Hey, like,
definitely would do it wrong.
you're
I know
you're
that.
you're swinging up, or you're opening up on your swings, and that takes me off." So
I think I'd want
I
tips
just-
though, honestly.
here's
So
the
I've never
key
done
of
it.
Well,
golf.
So obviously
Not
I
that
don't
I'm
know what to
gonna
do.
be great at it, but you need to use it as a pendulum. You don't want to force it.
well, I always used to say,
Yeah,
I,
if the
usually
person trying to
slice
help
my
me
drive.
explain it like that, I'd hate it.
yeah,
You have to literally.
it just sucks
Like-
because it usually comes after you have a really shitty shot, and you're just like, "Yeah, I know, I just had a shitty shot."
You have to
You don't need to tell
follow
me that.
through.
I've seen golf movies. I watched that Adam Sandler one, so I kind of know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty
you,
close.
You got it all.
All right, tell me, Harmon or Tartar. There's too many Matts. So when you do it, you want to keep your left arm straight and follow through.
I know, and but like
Wow.
one thing with slicing too,
Wow.
You want to
You're
keep
slicing.
It
your
would have gone a whole
Lots of times
5 feet.
you want to keep your
A lot of times
legs
your
a
wrist
nice
opens up.
distance. A nice distance if you have your legs too straight. But what people try to do is they try to go, "Meh." But you have to use it as a pendulum. You get it up high, you get a little
makes
force,
sense.
and then boom. And when
Patrick
you,
just turned into the guy that we were saying we don't like.
and when you
no, but
when you bend your wrist and you fucking force it, that's when your shots
Oh,
are
yeah?
dumb. That's when your shots are stupid.
Now, where should I be looking the entire time?
At the ball, bro. Idiot.
Okay.
But unless you're chipping, like if you're using like an iron,
Fucking
you should
who?
look at the back. You should look at the back of the ball because usually if you're looking directly at the ball, you like come down on it, but you should be coming like right through the back of it.
Yeah,
Like-
but what if the car girl's driving past?
You give her money to give you beer, you idiot.
Yeah. You
Hell
"Watch
yeah."
this," and you rip a freaking drive.
I do want to get into golf only for the
Hard
drinking
girl.
and waste of time. Because that's
Yeah, I
all we
think it'd
all.
be
That's
badass,
all we
honestly,
really
just
do is.
drink on a golf course.
I mean, Harmon
So much
wastes
fun.
his time on video games. I waste my time on video games.
You'd be out in
Fucking-
the sun, getting
Yeah.
vitamin D, enjoying life. I don't know. I think it'd be badass to get in the
All
No,
right,
I
let's
just-
go.
It's
You literally have so many. You'll have like so many shots where you're like, God fucking damn it. But then you'll hit one, you're like, hell yeah, and then you're like,
I'm
the
"I wanna
best man
go to the
ever."
next-" It's a good feeling. Or if you hit like a long ass putt, you're like, I'm fucking
Plus, you
tired.
gotta
of
wear
it.
those badass clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. Like literally, like, and there's a golf course, like a par 3, like right down the street from me, and me and my brother just like, like when we get off, like sometimes we're just like, hey, let's just go
you
for
guys
20
get
bucks.
off,
Let's just go
bro.
for a par-
Suburban?
No, it's called Southbourne. So I played South Suburban a couple weeks ago. Their par 3 is pretty cool.
Who?
Oh, yeah.
And the par 3 too, if you just walk it, it literally feels like you're doing like an 18, like as if like an 18 when you play 18.
I'll
but then you have
definitely do it
cars.
with you guys, but when your brother starts telling me I suck, I'm gonna fight him.
No, that's the thing. That's my
Dude,
old.
his brothers
my
kick
little
your
brother.
ass.
He just gave.
Your little
he
brother
gives tips, and
fucks
he only
Bailey
gives-
all the time. Good for him.
Still?
Thumbs up. I don't know if still.
no, I don't
He's
think that's
definitely
wrong.
done it though.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
Wait, was it your little brother or your older brother? I thought it was your older brother.
No, my little brother. Because they're in the same grade, or they were in the same grade.
Oh, I thought Bailey was
they're
older than
not
you
in
for some
grades
reason.
anymore, dude. Come on now.
You thought Bailey was older than me?
Yeah.
She's
No,
like
she's
21 or
she's
22.
21.
I thought she was like a year older than you. I don't know why. Okay.
No, but yeah, we should all go golfing. Like, if you
You
don't
think I
have
won't?
like golf
I
clubs,
will.
like,
I will
try to
go.
You can literally go to a pawn shop and buy like you don't need to have everything. If you literally
No,
just have
I'm
a
getting that
driver-
$250.
I was
one,
gonna
dog.
say I'm gonna
I'm
be
gonna get the
a
one that
psycho.
you want, just to piss you off.
just a nice title. Like I wanted a nice Titleist 5-iron, like because I don't like using my hybrids.
Yep.
Ugh.
Freaking rip it.
A what? A hybrid?
And I'm gonna
get-
buy it with unemployment money, so you're gonna pay for it technically.
You're still getting
Yeah.
unemployment?
No, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy it.
I'm not.
Yeah, dude.
Harmon still's getting unemployment.
I get a little bit of unemployment, but they're back paying for that 300.
Patrick,
so I'm
your audio
getting
sucks.
a ton.
What do you mean?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah,
like
sounds
when other
fine.
people are talking, like I can't hear you.
Oh.
It sounds like you're in a
Oh.
fish tank.
It sounds so sad.
Oh. Well, I told you. I tried to get everything going. I have some things to work out, dude.
Some kinks,
Yeah, don't make fun of me. I'll cry.
chink in the armor.
Nope.
Hey Paul, your video, I can't see you.
There's a
I know, it's
ghost.
'cause
I
I'm
see a
laying on my
ghost.
back.
I watched this
Oh,
on Prime. It's great because they'll publish any show ever or movie.
let's put some shit on there.
So everything's like, I seen the ghost. Here's my Prime, and they're like, all right, we'll publish it. And then you'll sit there and watch it for like 2 hours, and it's just like a guy sad because his mom was mean to him, and there's no ghosts.
Nice.
It's not nice. It's annoying.
I don't get those ghost hunting shows.
Every once in a while, if they even like just faked it, like, oh, look at that chair moved, then I'd be
Yeah,
all
they never
right.
find anything ever.
No.
What was that one MTV show, like Fear or some shit?
MTV Raps.
Yeah,
Yo,
hey
MTV
yo
Raps.
MTV Raps.
Dance off pants.
Was
off.
there one on MTV?
Dude, there's
Yeah.
everything on MTV.
That
Besides music.
Diaz said earlier he was watching something on VH1. I was like, holy shit, I didn't know that was a thing.
Right. The
I
Chappelle
really
show.
didn't know. Was it on? Oh, it was a Chappelle show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Still such a great show.
Yeah, that's what we're.
Hysterical.
All right, well, you boys got anything interesting to say or what?
Oh,
It was
Not
nice
really.
to meet you guys.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe obviously since next week.
Yeah, I'm not going to do next week.
Yeah.
Matt, just so you know.
Why? What's next week?
Chiefs versus Ravens.
Boo.
Might be the
I'll
game
still
of
do
the
the
year.
artwork for you guys, though.
You think Chiefs are gonna change their names?
Hell no. Why would we?
I think.
No, I
they-
work
It's
Missouri
not
area.
offensive.
Everyone I talk to is just
It's not like Redskins.
That's not up to them, though.
Yes, it is.
Everybody knows Missouri sucks and is fucking racist as shit.
That's true.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but we're
no.
not racist towards Indians.
Basketball team, no hockey team.
Well, I sort of.
We have a hockey team.
On
No,
a
yeah, they
weird-
have the same Blues.
We're the
They
fucking
don't
champions.
count.
We're the world champions. How does that not
They're
count?
made up of Canadians.
No, that's true.
Weeds and
On a weird level, I kind of get it because it's like Chiefs is like the head of the Native American like crew, so
Right.
it's not as offensive. But I think it's still not okay to do, right?
I think it's funny
Well,
to hear.
do you like Patrick? Do you like when somebody calls you chief?
Nope.
Exactly. That's why we gotta change it.
Yeah,
So
you
they,
know what
should,
I was-
they should become the Washington bosses. That's it.
Washington's a whole nother thing. Why don't they just call it Washington? They call it the
They should
Washington.
just be the Warriors. They should just be like, dude, that's
No,
perfect.
the Warriors will be offensive too.
No, like that's
It's
what
not
like,
to me, but it will be eventually.
But they're calling it right now. They're calling it the Washington football team.
Right.
Why don't
Dude,
they just?
I like their helmets though. It's just simple. It's literally
What is
just
the
like
helmet? I haven't seen it.
it's literally just their number on one side and then a W on the other side. So it's like
Nice.
Alabama mixed with like literally like Wisconsin or something. It's literally just
Right.
Why
kinda
don't they
simple.
just say Washington? What's the
Washington.
What's the big
Washington.
fucking deal?
no.
Hey.
It literally sounds like a soccer team, like a Washington
Okay,
football.
so fuck it.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Hey, we're playing Washington this week instead of the Washington football team. That's ridiculous.
No, and then it does sound like a soccer team too, as football. Like
It's stupid.
Right.
Anything. I know they had the Washington, what was it, the Generals and the Senators. That was 2 other teams.
Weren't they gonna do like Red
This
Tails or
baseball.
something?
yeah, but then they saw that was offensive to the Tuskegee Airmen.
To the
and shit.
birds.
Jesus Christ.
Just make up some stupid name like the Washington fucking
They're gonna be the
subway
Ginsburgs.
system.
Go with an animal. You can't offend an animal.
No, they're going to be the Ginsburgs. Washington Ginsburg.
There you go.
She could take it. I bet
Now,
she.
people are mad at her too because apparently she was supporting prostitution back in some point in time.
Well, good.
That's why. Yep.
Yeah, I agree with it.
What do you think? What do you think? OnlyFans is right now? It's pretty much just online prostitution.
OnlyFans is so fucked up because did you know that they own the content after you upload it? They can do
Really?
with it whatever they want. Yeah,
Oh, shit, really?
it's pretty fucked up. Yeah, you have an OnlyFans? Watch out, Matt.
No, dude. I know girls that made a lot of money off it. Like, and I'm like,
Yeah?
holy fucking shit. Like, I'm like,
Did you subscribe to any of them?
yeah, I'm paying your rent. Nah, I haven't done any of that.
I've never subscribed to any of them
Yeah, because I'm not gonna pay monthly for something I don't like.
that you can Google for free and be
Yeah.
way hotter.
And also,
Who, Katie?
Nah,
I don't think she does it.
no,
Lazy
Katie would
bitch.
never do that. Katie doesn't have like big ass.
Assets.
Yeah. like Katie doesn't like other girls like when they're like have a nice body and they're like open about it, then yeah, they can fucking make a bunch of money off of dumbass guys like you said, where they can just Google it.
I don't understand paying for porn. That's so stupid to me.
If you
Well,
are
I feel like
getting a personal show, but everybody else is getting it too.
yeah,
I'd
Yeah.
give a bitch like $50 to jack off for me. Like to me,
Yeah.
but not while I'm jacking off with a bunch of other dudes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the only time I'd pay for porn is if I was in the scene as well.
Right.
There was that broad we follow on the Sofabab,
Yeah.
Leah James
Leah
or whatever,
James.
who never wants to come on our show. That bitch. She had a link to something else, like this other porn star, and her porn star's boyfriend. Like I was going through all the fucking shit. It was horrible. And then when her boyfriend was fucking putting his docking with another fella.
Ugh.
And I'm like, what are you doing? What the fuck? So it looked like a really crazy, weird dick. It was like this long. Like fucking melded together. It was horrible.
is it like
Makes
one of those Chinese handcuffs things? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, finger
Yeah, dude, it
traps.
was literally like that. But with 2 giant porn dicks.
Is that racist now? Chinese finger traps?
It's gotta be.
I don't think so.
Well,
I don't see how.
yeah, like what else? What would
It
they
was
be
made
called?
in China, and it's a
I
finger
don't
trap.
know, but yeah, just finger traps. They're not be.
Right.
That's funny.
I bet they're not even Chinese. I bet it was just something Americans made, and then they're
Right.
like, you're Chinese.
Blamed it on the
Oh no, the
Chinese.
Chinese definitely made them.
Oh, you would
So
know.
Yeah, like you just
Everything-
know the, you
everything
just know
from
the
the-
history of
Well,
Chinese finger
dude,
traps.
everything from the arcade was made in China.
What arcade?
You guys didn't get those from the arcade?
No.
Sure, but is that where they originated from?
Well, I guess it was an arcade. You give them your tickets, and they would be like, "Here's your thing. Go stick your dumb finger in there, you idiot." And then you would like, "Oh,
It looks more
Mom,
like some
help
Indian
me, because
shit
I'm
to me.
stupid." What's that?
Weaving some. It looks like Indian shit to me. Weaving, fucking shit
Native,
together.
Native American chief boy.
Yeah. Redskins, whatever.
I'm gonna look up how much like 5,000 Chinese finger traps are after this.
Why? You only need one.
Do you think it would be something interesting to get along with like a pair of visor shades?
Well, I remember there were those things where like you would get it and then you'd be like, shit, and you get stuck and you have to like rip it to get out of
Yeah.
it. You were too stupid to get out of it, which most of the time, if you're a fucking kid, you were too
All you
stupid.
have to do is like
can't
push in, right? If I remember.
push
right.
in and
Yeah,
then
you
like
push
use
in.
your other fingers to like pull you out.
Yeah.
It's for the birds, my friend.
I wonder if they have like nice ones, like expensive ones that aren't like arcade. You know what I mean? That
Oh,
actually
yeah.
work really good.
Well, I remember I had friends where they
Yeah,
would
they're
buy
called
4,
handcuffs.
and they would try to put them on all 4 of their fingers to try to get all 4 of them.
Oh shit, dude, that's new. That's next level.
Yeah, and I remember we would like you would like be able to get most all of them off except for like your like ring finger. That one would be
Yeah,
like
dude.
off.
That's crazy. That's like next level shit. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, you could just do. You can use those as handcuffs with a girl and just have her put her hands behind the bedboard. And
All right,
just
now
Man,
you're
stand
getting a little
raper?
rapey, dude.
Jesus.
I just thought of a new porn genre.
It's probably
Handcuff.
already there, unfortunately. It's there.
Chinese
Yeah,
figure.
everything.
Sometimes I told you about that website. I go to the Lobster Tube. Sometimes
yeah.
their categories are so many that I can't.
What's wrong with Pornhub? I don't understand why anybody uses anything besides Pornhub.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But Pornhub's too short. They have like just like 5-minute long videos.
What, how long do you
I don't
need?
want a
Goddamn.
long video. I
I
don't want
want
a
to
long
practice.
video. Ugh, you sound like Perez. I'm gonna jack off for 45 minutes. Sounds terrible.
Yeah.
You just
7
look,
minutes. Like
you look like red in
I
the
never
face.
even make it past the first page. I'm like, all right, cool. This
Well,
one.
that's what I was gonna say. Is that Lobster Tube is it's so much that you just get uninterested and you don't even jack off because you're like,
you start reading the comments.
there's
and the
just so
articles.
many fucking categories. You're like, yeah, I'm good.
Nice.
Yeah, you make me think too much about this.
Yeah,
Now
Yeah,
I feel
you're
like a
done.
disgusting human being.
that's
Thanks.
why you're probably right. Pornhub's better because you're like, holy shit, that first video was pretty good. I'm gonna fucking get that one.
Yeah, and then you're just done.
Because on that Lobster Tube, it's like your categories and there's subcategories, and then
Jesus.
there's like a whole another thing below that.
It's got a whole algorithm
So
to help
you're
you
like-
out.
You're like titty. You're like, you want a titty on a black girl, a white girl, Chinese girl, and then it names
Build
every
your own
girl.
porn.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
horrible. And you're like, okay, so we get past the titty, and what kind of pussy you like? You like roast beef? You like a nice smooth one? You like a fat one? And then, by the time you get to the end of it, you're just like, never mind.
I mean, that's pretty badass, I guess.
It's pretty detailed. Try
I
it
just never
out
think that
sometime.
much about it.
You
I was
don't
fine
want
to
to
like
because you.
age and like not age, but like I don't know.
You like them older? You like them young? You like Crystalia? You like that type of shit?
No,
I
it
would-
depends on the day.
Oh, it depends. Sometimes you go with like a gilf, and then sometimes you go with a teen.
Dude, I sadly
Yeah.
have always liked older chicks.
Luckily I'm still at the age where I'm like I can get like oh yeah, 18, yeah, word. But
Yeah.
I've always liked older chicks.
You don't ever look at teen
But
porn, dude?
as I get older, that's just a regular chick to me. So that's not a good part.
That's true, though.
It is true. It sucks. I kind of keep forgetting that I'm getting a little older, and it's quite annoying.
Yeah.
I noticed you keep taking your shirt off on the podcast.
I didn't today
That's true.
because I gained my
It's
10
not over
pounds.
yet.
Because we didn't have a hot piece of ass from Jersey calling in.
Yeah, she was smoking hot.
Oh my.
She's not listening to us anymore.
Nope,
is
she definitely hates us
Yeah.
now.
By the way, do we have any comments? My computer's not up.
Yeah,
on
it
the
was
page.
Matt Tarter, and I said, come on the show.
Oh, nice.
And he
Thanks.
was like, cool.
Oh, when
A
does
lot of
the
people
Nuggets
I
play
fucking,
they, tomorrow,
Nice.
Tuesday.
a lot of people I share the show with just
I'm
don't
taking a
even
piss.
understand it. Like how to even watch it. And I'm like, are you really that fucking bad at any kind of technology?
Like
How do you not
Steph?
understand
Are you
YouTube?
still doing your podcast? I'm like, yeah, I send you the link every week. You
That's
just
crazy.
click on it, you fucking psychopath.
Who, Steph?
No, she doesn't watch it.
Yeah, we don't want to call him out by name.
She was on the show.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that cunt.
I would put her on the show every time. I wouldn't care. She's actually
seen her
has
come
some
in the
great
tavern in
fucking
a while.
stories.
She's got the COVID.
Does she?
Hey, you didn't
He
hear
was there
that?
for
Oh, I don't
Alonzo's birthday, or not birthday, his last day.
Oh, was she? I was
Yeah,
drunk.
that was annoying.
I saw her and Mary Beth.
Ah.
Is he peeing? What is
Did
he
you
doing?
just piss on your Oscar or Grammy, whatever the fuck it is?
Well, my granny.
His granny.
We
He's
haven't
been
called
going
your Grammy in a
crazy.
really long time. How's she doing?
Who?
Baron's granny.
Don't use that name.
She's still fucking all, you know. We should get her on the show.
Oh, I would like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
how
dude, you got
well,
your fucking fancy ass computer and board. You can figure it out.
We used to be able to do phone calls.
Yeah, I think
Back
I
when
think I
we
could
did
do
it out
it.
of a pizza box.
Yeah, the technology has surpassed that, Paul.
I had a chat on my board the other night.
You had a what?
Like through my phone. I had it going through everything.
Oh yeah, you just call like a phone sex hotline or something.
So I only spent $300. But it worked for a while.
You got off from it.
Not my Pekka, but my
So you paid
ears.
$300 on phone sex. And
My
you didn't get
ears
off?
were doing pretty good.
Hell yeah, dude.
I gotta pee. I hate you guys.
All right.
Thanks.
You hate who?
I'm gonna turn off my video and then you guys just talk. You think you're real cool.
I'm going to turn off my video too.
So it's gonna be me.
Yep, you got to
I'm
fill a minute.
I'm gonna show my dick.
Do it.
Just get us kicked off YouTube.
Yep.
Oh, what up, Charter? It's just us.
Just us.
Yeah. Are you on the
Isn't that-
AirPods? Oh shit, you froze.
With my
Dude.
AirPod.
Never mind. There you are.
I did. Not the.
You're good now.
It sucks, dude. It's fucking
are those
time's
AirPods,
fucking
though?
flying by. It's already fucking. They're not the new ones, but they're still.
Wow.
So they're nice, dude.
Nice.
I wouldn't have bought and buy the new ones. New ones look like chody and they're like super small. These ones are perfect.
Interesting. I just feel like they'd fall out.
No, I thought the same thing too. It's weird. It's almost like they're like
Yeah,
like
interesting.
I'm really shaking, and it's like you can like kind of feel it given, but like
Nice. I have the Bose headphones. I don't know.
No.
I don't feel like upgrading, but they're
Like,
nice.
you
They're
know-
wireless too. They
I
just look
think I've seen
weird.
this one before.
Yeah.
It's just like
They
if you don't have
sound
an
great,
iPhone,
though.
there's no need to have
Right.
it. Like,
Right.
like-
But they do look
they're
badass.
clutch too, just because like the AirPods.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I like them a lot, just because like you can just be hands free, and like I'm not like it's literally like you have a phone in. It's like I went to the bathroom, had my phone in my room,
Oh yeah, I didn't
and I
realize
still was
that.
like
That's
talking
cool.
to you guys and hear everything.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Can you talk through the Bose ones, or are they
Yeah.
just headphones?
Yeah, but I've never used them on here just because I have these nice headphones.
Yeah, but like when like you make a call, if you're like talking to
Mhm.
someone, if you're
Yeah,
like,
I do it
listening
all
to
the
music
time.
and then you get the call, you
Yep.
just like talk to them.
Yep.
It's a cool feeling because you're just like feel like you're like talking to yourself.
Right. It's weird.
People probably if they see you, they're like he's talking to himself.
We lost Tommy
They're
Salami.
super clutch.
Patrick was saying at work how he doesn't
Like
think
my
Black Lives Matter though. It was pretty fucked up.
That's true.
I was like, dude, you shouldn't
like-
say that.
neighbors
like,
just put up
blue
their Trump
lives,
sign, and
bro.
I want to take it down.
For real? Go take that shit, dude.
Oh, don't
Live
do
on
that.
the air.
You'll get
Well, it's like
killed.
right next to their fucking front door. Like
Yeah, because
legit,
you have
like,
to if you're gonna fucking put one of those
And
up.
there's another
Oh, we lost him.
neighbor,
What?
and now my mom get a Black Lives Matter sign. I'm like,
There
my
you
mom wants to
go.
get a Black Lives Matter sign.
Counteract it. I like it.
Here's the thing about
It's like, fuck
protesting
you.
is they've
Oh, God, he's gonna go on
they've
a
done a
hateful
pretty
rant
good
again.
what now? Go on
You're gonna
now.
go on a hate-filled rant again about how you don't like Black Lives Matter.
I love Black Lives Matter, but also, why isn't anybody protesting about? Hey, you gave me like fucking $5 to live on for 6 months, you piece of shit.
Because, dude, Black lives they've been fighting for equal rights for their whole life, man.
Well,
it's fucking
Black
more
lives would
important
get that
than the
check
last
too,
6 months
so
of your life.
there's
Jesus, man. Just be considerate.
I'll
Well, and
fight
some
you.
of those people I feel like are like on that spectrum as well. Like
Spectrum?
talking
Oh,
about-
they're black people are all autistic, huh?
Uh,
They
Well,
are.
like-
They are with that basketball. Am I right though? Autistic.
yeah, I wish I'd just shut up and dribble, if you know what I mean.
But seriously,
Who said that to LeBron?
no, dude, I was telling my
did
brother.
someone say that to
Laura
LeBron?
Ingram.
Oh no.
Because they always bring it up, like whenever they talk about LeBron, the shut up
Yeah.
and dribble movement. Who said that originally?
She's on Fox.
Oh,
and
it was a
Laura
girl?
Ingram.
Oof.
Jesus, is she
Yeah.
hot?
Well, he wasn't on the show. She was just like when they were talking about this was like last year too,
He said, "Is she
and
hot,
he
bro?"
was just talking about like politics or something, and then
So it was
she
like a
said
secret
that, and then,
conversation
like,
and it just
everyone
leaked?
said like
That's
no, like
interesting.
she like said it like as she was like commenting to like a video or something of him like talking about like politics, and then she started ranting, and then that's how she like ended it with like you should just shut up and dribble, and like
Jesus.
and then it's that like, and dude, that the NBA is doing it like right, dude, like with the
No, they've done a really good job.
full very ahead of things. Like
You
I
know
wish
what
I
I
could get a
noticed?
jersey like
They
now,
don't
like,
do
now
the.
they have the jerseys where they have like the sayings on the back.
You
I wish
can't
you
buy
could get
them
them,
like
but
that?
like, well, I get why you can't, because think about the NBA taking advantage and like making a profit off of like
That's true.
a movement. You know what I'm saying?
Good
Like,
call.
The only thing
yeah,
that
so I
upset me
see why
about
they
that.
don't. But like at the same time, I would totally buy like one.
I
But
bet you can get some
you
China
can get a jersey and
knockoffs.
you can like make your own name. Well, like you
Right.
can get a jersey and you can put your
Oh,
name on
yeah.
it. Like
You're right,
you could do
right.
that pretty much, but I don't know
I
what
could
the
do that,
limit
bro.
to words is.
Right.
The only thing that bugged me about that is there was like 10 choices or whatever. So,
Well,
Yeah.
there's more than 10.
well, you know what I
there's, like,
mean,
there's-
though.
No,
It
I
should
know.
be-
what you
it should
mean.
be
You're
like,
like,
whatever you
oh,
want,
I really like
long as
this,
we
and they're like,
approve.
nope.
Well,
You're-
like, dude, so like, there's literally there's Black Lives Matter, equality. There's say her name. Like Paul Millsap has one. That
no
just
one
says
has
vote.
that one, huh? Say her name.
Say her name sounds
Because they
sexual.
are all rapists, so none of them will pick that one.
Say her name.
No, I think there's a couple players from the Celtics that have it, because it's supposed to be for like Breonna Taylor, and then like
All right, ruin
but
my
dude,
joke,
there's-
you asshole! Jesus
there's-
Christ! Oh, Breonna
I know,
Taylor.
but like I know, but like there's so many. Then there's one that's like, so like Paul Millsap has one that just says straight up, just says vote. Like
That's
it
cool.
just says,
See,
yeah,
that's what I
which
would
actually,
do.
to be honest, like makes sense, because like that's, I don't know, but or they have one, respect us. Like Michael Porter Jr. has one. His says stand up. Like I don't know.
There needs to be one that says
Let
fuck
me-
the Chinese.
Let me bring the jobs. Bring the
Jokic
jobs
didn't pick one, it
back.
just says Jokic. So I wonder what Jokic means in Serbian.
Well, that's the problem I have with it.
Just means white power.
is because you
Hilarious that came out.
as you only have a certain amount of choices, and then if you don't do it, you're fucking a black sheep. That's what I don't like about it.
Yeah. The NFL, I thought it was funny how they did it. You don't even notice it. I was wondering if you were rolling a joint.
Not bad, huh? Another one.
Yeah. Then look, it looks good.
Look at the tip of that bastard. Oh yeah.
You're gonna start reading raps again now.
Oh no, watch out, brothers. But that's the only thing that really bugged me about it. Because, I mean, all those guys, I mean, they clearly are doing the right thing and all that. So don't give them shit. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Not only
Like,
are they're fucking risking themselves going in that weird bubble and shit. And they all
Yeah, see.
seem to be on the right page. And then you're going to give them shit
Yeah.
because they don't
Up their
pick the right
decision,
jersey
yeah.
or whatever. It's like, come on now.
Like
Did
Jimmy
Paul-
Butler to start, he wore a jersey that didn't have his name because he just wanted to be known as like
if I wasn't Jimmy Butler, like this is like I'm just a black man, but he had to put on a jersey that had a name on it because like by rule you have to have a name on your jersey for like scoring and stuff like that.
Oh, sure.
Because like because like you see it, they have the saying on the top half and then they have their name on the bottom half
Right.
of their number because they need to just for like scoring and like fouls for like I don't know, statistics and shit like that.
Well,
But
who
still.
wants education reform? Because you want some dumb bitches out there to fuck.
Jesus Christ.
No, some like literally some people like because you got to invite like if you got to the second round you got to invite people to the bubble like a certain amount and like
You could.
there's so many video like or like not videos but like just rumors about like certain players inviting like models. Like,
Oh yeah. What the
yeah.
fuck else are you gonna do?
Yeah.
And
you
here's
invite
the
your
thing
mom.
about that bubble.
there's some people that did like it's crazy. Like the Nuggets we only had one person bring someone and it was Michael Porter Jr. brought his dad. Like
Oh,
didn't
that's
have
sweet.
anyone else brought.
And the people who are giving them shit about being annoyed with those bubbles, they have to realize these guys are
Millionaires.
fucking gigantic millionaires. Like their house is like if you're a rookie with no money, your house is like 20,000 square feet. And they're like, here, stay in your dumb hotel room. Of course they're going to be annoyed. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get that shit.
Can't
I
sneak
mean,
away
they
to smoke
can't-
weed.
Yeah, what's his name? He played for the Clippers. Lou Williams. There was this scandal because he left during the
Oh, we're
bubble to go
losing.
to like a strip club in like Georgia
Yeah.
to get like he said to get wings. Like
Yeah.
Georgia's a lot far away from fucking. But
Hey,
I've
man,
heard
they're the
also
best
rumors-
wings.
Yeah,
That's-
I've heard that their lemon pepper wings are like the best wings in the world.
That's pretty respectable, though. Give them that.
Yeah.
But so I get it. I mean, you don't want to go from a fucking gigantic house to a hotel room for
Yeah,
4
fuck that.
months. And I mean, it doesn't sound like much to us because we would be like, fuck yeah, I love hotel rooms. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if you had a fucking mansion, you would be like, fuck, this hotel room fucking sucks. I read a couple of players on Disney's property. They have housing where it's actual like houses or whatever, but they're furnished by Disney, and you're not allowed to change the furnishing, or else you have to like pay extra money. And so like a couple guys just bought houses and were like, fuck this shit, and they just lived on the property but on a house. But it was like a Mickey TV and like a Mickey
See, I want to know how big the
couch.
bubble. Like I want to know how big the bubble is because like
The bubble itself was just the
I've
courts,
been
but the hotels
that.
are like gigantic, you know?
like complex. Well, I see. Because like I was gonna say, because I went to Orlando when I was for football in high school, and like that
Of
we
course.
played literally like when they showed the stadium where they play at the 3 stadiums. There's like a football field right there, and like they like had the like the Pro Bowl there like either last year or a couple years ago, and like it's weird. It's like the what's it called? It's spread out like the what do they call that down there?
Dock Owl?
So it's the fuck.
That's,
yeah.
that's a concentration
Like,
camp.
it's
Nobody
it's like
caught
that.
it.
Epcot.
Oh, gotcha.
It's literally like Epcot's, and it's just this giant ass fucking like all of Orlando's like that. So
Well,
it's like I wonder like what technically defines a bubble.
From what I
Is it just
understood
in
is
the hotel,
they
or-
already had a complex for basketball with like 16 courts or some crazy shit with like fucking wiring for networks and all this shit. And that's why they were just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll come there.
Weird.
Yeah.
Disney is a shit.
But then like you see like videos of
It's
them
like
like at,
it's
like,
like Disney
at,
and
like,
Apple are like
Disney,
run the fucking
like, at
world.
pools and shit.
What's that now?
Easily.
Yeah.
They already do. Bro. Don't you know anything
Them
about
and
George
Amazon.
Soros and
No. I keep seeing his name on all the conspiracy shit, but I don't know nothing about the man.
he's a Jew, that's all I know.
So Walt Disney didn't like him.
Who? Joe? what's
George
his name?
Soros. I was trying to make a joke at Diaz, but
Yeah, you crushed it,
Neither.
bro. You crushed it.
On.
fuck you.
need to read
Just
more.
for-
and then
You'll never get a
videos.
blue check mark, Patrick.
Damn it. They actually don't do those anymore much.
Oh, really?
It used to be you just had to be like verified that was actually you,
Right.
and now it's just like, never mind.
I'm gonna try to get verified. I'm gonna see how hard it is,
You should.
just so I can have a blue check mark.
I
still
follow.
have TikTok, Patrick?
Speaking of Twitter, I follow a bunch of podcasts, and it's just on our Sofabab page just to like try to get our name out there.
Right,
It doesn't work, absolutely not. So don't even bother. But
Dude, on TikTok, dude.
I tried to log into my TikTok, the one that they said if you download it, you can get in there. Nope.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Nope. I couldn't even get in that motherfucker.
The way the TikTok algorithm works, though, is your very first post goes like make sure it goes viral.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Damn.
They make sure like everybody sees it.
Well, I go viral like every 10
Like,
minutes, so
It automatically goes page.
What?
I've never posted on TikTok.
Yeah, your first
Yeah.
one. Go to
who
everybody,
posts on there?
apparently.
You're too busy jacking off to all those fucking sluts on there.
But that's what gets people hooked on it. Is because they're
Dude, it's
like,
so weird
oh,
though. Everyone
I
sees
have,
different
I have
stuff.
10,000 views.
Oh, really?
I mean, think about how addicting that would be. Like right off
Yeah,
your first
exactly.
post, you get 10,000 views. You're like, holy shit!
Well, it's funny
I
when
think I
we
found
did
my
that.
platform.
What was it? The Two Corey's podcast.
Yeah.
It was funny because the woman came in the room and I was like, we got like 500 people watching this. And somebody wrote in the comments, 500 people, real great job, idiot. And it crushed me. I was like, you fucking troll fucks. That was
that's
exciting for me and you ruined me. What were we talking about? Anyways, Twitter. Wait, hold on.
Twitter.
Oh, that's hilarious.
We went from Twitter to TikTok.
How did we not talk about that with Diaz?
That's fucking scary. How he was just like, yeah, we don't have TikTok anymore. And
No one
if
bats
you
an
want, if you want it in America, you better buy that shit for $1 billion or whatever he is. That's fucking scary. That really is scary. Because nothing's
Yeah.
been, not
Wait, is
one
TikTok
website has
gone?
been banned yet.
Yeah, you didn't see Trump made it illegal.
That's what I'm saying. It
I literally was
hasn't.
watching TikTok today.
If you already have it, you're fine. But you can't no longer download the app from the store.
Because
they can't update
why
either.
though?
Damn, shit. Feel exclusive.
Because these K-pop people made fun of his fucking rally and bought up all his tickets. And so he freaked the fuck out and banned a website. That's fucking dictator and maniac bullshit.
It's crazy, and we just allowed it to happen.
Well, I
mean,
thought
not
he was saying that
we could
people
do
have to
anything.
buy it. Like he wanted American.
Yeah, he's trying
company
to.
buy it, and then
He wanted Americans to buy something that wasn't for sale.
And I thought that
You can't be like, hey, Microsoft, you buy this shit for $5 billion. And they're like, it's
Yeah.
not for sale. And they're like, yeah, it is, because you made fun of me.
We'll nuke your ass if you don't sell it to us.
Why isn't even anybody buy anything of mine for $5
I
billion?
saw those videos too, where people would buy their tickets.
Yeah.
That
Shit
was
hilarious.
That was really good.
Shit's stupid.
Trump fan or not, that was really good.
Yeah,
You-
if that happened to anybody, I would
They're
laugh.
like, hey, come to this show, and he's like, dude, I sold so many fucking tickets. Dude, speaking from we used to sell tickets. That was like my deal. And if like a fucking K-pop people bought a bunch of my tickets to make fun of me, I would be like, all right, you
Wait,
got
is
me.
K-pop? K-pop's the Korean like.
Yeah, dance music type shit.
That's what K-pop is, right? Like.
Yeah, it's like a whole.
I know. All the videos I saw were like of just.
Dude, I'm so out of the loop.
That is funny as fuck though.
That's like the cool thing now. I'm looking at like, you guys were
K-pop?
talking about the NBA finals and shit. I'm looking at their haircuts and be like, what the fuck is wrong with these guys? And everybody's like, no, that's just how it is now. And I'm like,
You're a
what?
good person, dude.
I don't fucking get it.
See Cam
So
Newton's hair. His hair's funny as fuck.
Yeah, dude. He looks
who's
like
one? What's his
Don't be a
name?
menace.
Roland or Rojo, something on the Lakers. What's his name? Roland
I know
Rojo,
who you're
Rajon
talking about.
Rondo.
Rajon Rondo. What'd you
Not
say?
Rondo.
He's got those tiny little dreads.
What's
got
his
those tiny
name?
dreads.
Say his name again.
Rajon Rondo.
Dude, his haircut is the weirdest fucking haircut I've ever seen in my fucking life.
He's just got those little.
But
tiny
he
little
has
dreads.
the cool like little dreads. But then he shaves it up all weird. That's the weird part.
Yeah.
It's like 3 inches up on the sides, like
Gary
a fuck.
Harris
It's
has
like a
weird
skater
dreads,
cut,
too.
but with dreads on top. It looks ridiculous. But
I'm
that's
trying to
like
think who else has a weird haircut.
who?
I'm trying to think because, like, dude, like all of them now, like they have they have those like tiny dreads, and then like they either like dread it like in a weird pattern. Like they have a guy on their team,
Oh, no.
Contavious Caldwell Pope, who almost has like a diamond on his. No, that's Anthony Davis. It's literally like a diamond on his head. It literally looks like Chris's hair, but if it was dreaded. You know what I'm saying? Kind of gets the bald spot.
That shit hurts. It hurts and it looks weird. When I was in playing music as a boy, when corn was popular, I used to dread my hair. Not dread my hair, braid it. I looked like a real piece of shit, and it hurt real bad. So I can't imagine fucking doing that shit for like
Looks like it
weeks at a
just rips out
time.
of your skull.
Oh, it hurt so bad. And that's when I had nice hair.
Oh, it is weird.
Do you have it?
And think about it. A lot of them too. They have to do it.
I
like,
haven't
daily.
set up all my other shit yet. Is that the new fella? What's his name? Ron John Jojo?
Or Sean Rondo or something.
Yeah, Rajon Rondo. He played for like the Celtics when they won like championship.
So he has
back in
those little dreads,
2008.
but the shaving is what makes me feel weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I get what you're saying.
It's like an old like Robin Hood haircut. What do they call those guys? Like I don't know. Fuck you guys.
A
Are
poor
you
person.
talking about like, or are you talking about like a, what's it called?
No,
like what's his name? Like Peaky Blinders haircut, where it's like shaved on the side.
Who?
You ever watch that show, Peaky Blinders?
Oh, I tried to,
I never watched it, but I hear you
but
talking about.
when I started it, I was really drunk.
That's a
so-
good show. You should watch.
That's what I
would
hear.
go-
Diaz said it was really good.
Well,
and
you have to watch it. Watch it with the subtitles. It's good. I think it's a really good.
You want me to read too?
It's just like a mops.
Only
It's like
time
a
I gotta
mobster
read is a
from, like-
Ramon
from,
song.
like England.
Oh yeah.
And dude, it's just this family that's like they pretty much hustle. It's like if you like mob, like did you like, obviously it's not the same, but like do you like Sopranos? Did you like that?
Who?
The Sopranos was good.
Did
The
you say
Sopranos. You
Sopranos? It's Sopranos,
never
dude.
saw The Sopranos?
What are you, fucking a homosexual?
Sopranos.
I like to listen to a bunch of Sopranos singing.
Lesson.
Yeah, I watched it when it was live, bro.
Yeah, I watched the last season like when it was live, but then
What do you think of
once
that
it-
last
you're an old
episode?
fucking
I
man.
watched it like
I am older than you guys for
You
sure.
ready for the prequel?
How do you feel about that,
Yeah.
Paul Barron? You relate with a man 10 years older than you. You're an old man at heart. I relate with you more than anyone else. And you can't deny that.
another good show.
Except for
that's
your
like that is,
fancy
Animal
ollies.
Kingdom.
I watched that shit out of that. Let me tell you your take on
That's a good-
Animal
That's a
Kingdom.
good show.
I watched
It's
like
pretty
the first
good.
season.
But that broad, who's the main actress chick? I don't have my phone.
The blonde girl, Smurf.
Smurf. What's her
what
name?
is it? She's famous though.
Ellen. Somebody look it up. I don't have everything set up yet. Baker. She was fucking smoking hot back in the day, and she still thought she was smoking hot in the show. Nope,
She just has big ass cheeks.
dude.
Hella.
And there's
Dude,
one
that show's
scene.
pretty badass. That I like.
There's this one scene where she stuck out her tongue like this, and there was some weird
Ellen
chick on Barkin. Ellen Barkin. Look at her old picture. She's fucking a smoke show. But she's literally like 70 years old, right? But so she stuck out her tongue, and it looked like this. It was the weirdest fucking tongue. You remember how I said dinosaurs either have a cat tongue or a dog tongue? This bitch had a weird fucking tongue. It was like these weird little lines on it. and it was like smooth, and then there was like rough, and then lines. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life, and it creeped me out.
Her face, she cannot smile. She can't smile. She
Yeah,
smiles like
she's like resting bitch face for sure.
It's fucking plastic surgery, like really bad.
Damn.
Yeah,
though, right? That's
I
a good
told
show.
you
I like
she's a
that show.
smoke show back in the
Do you see
day.
that, Matt?
Wait, show it again.
It should be still up there.
Yeah. Oh shit.
That's
dude.
her.
She looks like Jessica Spears.
Who?
You know,
Oh, she does. Jamie Lynn Spears or whatever.
Jamie Lynn Spears. Sorry.
Why
She
do you
does
have
look
a
good.
hey
Zoe
Tartar?
101.
Tartar. Why do you got a
What?
fire extinguisher behind you? You cooking
What?
meth or what?
In case I have a fire. In case there's a fire.
It's like a race car. I gotta keep a fire. Do you have one in each room?
Not just this room, just because there's no
I've never seen that in a house.
egress windows down here.
That is kind of
What?
weird.
What kind of windows?
There's no egress windows down here. If I
What?
broke
Did you
egress
say
windows, those are the ones
egress?
where they like are those the egress. How are they pronounced?
I don't know
how
what
they're
you're
pronounced.
saying.
I don't even. Yeah, I've never heard of this type of glass.
Egress. There's the ones that are like. are in
My guess
basements
is
where
he's
it's, like,
saying
a
something
giant
that
ass window where you can like get out. It's like almost like a fire escape.
Gotcha.
I thought it's egress or egress.
You're
You-
probably right. I
Yeah,
just
you're
never
probably
heard
right,
of it.
but
you
we
technically right now you can't sell a house without one.
we'd rather make
I need
fun
to
of
get one
you than admit that that's a thing.
I know I was gonna show a picture, but then you guys are gonna see like all my, I've like
All your porn.
I have like footballs and stuff. No, I have like.
Oh yeah,
footballs
dude.
and
Show us your
stuff.
football medals.
Oh,
Pokemon.
nice. How many footballs is that?
Oh, nice. I see what
No,
you're
they're
saying.
at
in the
my.
little window.
That's a. I have a Jim Brown. I have a Jim Brown football.
really?
Signed.
Mean,
Champ Bailey
mean.
signed football.
I'm thinking Joe Green or
Some
something.
memorabilia.
Hell yeah.
What?
You got
Mean
any,
Joe
Von
Green?
Miller autographs?
I have stuff that would annoy you because I have no interest in sports because they're like really popular and famous.
Ah,
But it would make you mad because I have them because I don't care.
Yeah. Did you have like a football and shit like on a like a trophy case, if I remember right?
I got a couple of them, yeah.
What's up with that?
Because I'm
Is that Smitty's
badass.
or yours?
I know what to buy. I don't like it, but I buy
Why
it
would you buy it? I don't understand.
for camaraderie.
So you can piss off Tartar whenever he comes
I
over.
was waiting until I met Tartar. Let me see what I got.
yeah.
Hey, you've been to his
Damn
house.
it. Yeah.
I mean, I can't say shit. I have fucking buy shoes.
Trust me, I have weird shit too. And like a lot of these things, like I didn't like buy like I won the Jim Brown football in like a raffle, but like
yeah.
Jim Brown's gonna be like he's one of the greatest like running backs of all time. The Champ Bailey one I
I keep
bought.
thinking you're saying
Then I-
Mean Joe Green, but you keep saying Jim Brown. This is a very sought after
Joe
football.
Green.
The 75-year boy. This
Is
thing
it
was
signed?
This thing was like $100 when came out.
Is it signed?
No, you don't sign these. What are you?
I don't
crazy?
know anything about it.
You
Is
nuts?
that even regulation size, dude?
Yeah, it is, and it's annoying because it's huge.
And do you pump it up? Because usually they deflate if you.
It's
if they
deflated.
lay out.
Yeah, you pump it up every week, don't you?
I think you have my football. Who has my football?
What?
Tartar has my football.
I don't
think.
know. It's at the Bray. I think it's in the.
You
No,
want?
I remember I was in the on the shelf in the stairway. I'm pretty sure.
It ain't
My
there.
shoes are still there.
I think you snuck
still-
in and stole my ball.
Look at I have footballs everywhere. Like, football,
Yeah.
football,
Oh
football,
shit!
football,
You see your ball in there, dude?
football.
Nope, not this one because this is
Oh,
for fancy
Jim
people.
Brown, Champ Bailey.
75-year.
Champ Bailey's badass.
This one was the bust, I think.
The commissioner, whoever.
You need a
his name-
Mahomes, dude.
Signed basketball by Nene.
You need a
Who?
Mahomes, bro.
Like Champ Bailey signed. Champ Bailey was my favorite player.
Mahomes isn't
That's bad.
I got
fancy
my
yet.
Beatles shelf.
He's not what?
He's not fancy yet. He's starting.
What are you talking about, dude? He's the greatest to ever do it.
He is potentially the greatest to ever
You gotta
do
give
it.
it time.
But he isn't yet.
Shit.
He's what, 3-4 years in or whatever?
3 years. He's already broken every record he can.
This is his
Exactly.
fourth year.
Wait till 20 years
This is
in
his
and
fourth year.
let's see.
Third year playing.
Why don't you talk to Mr. Buccaneer,
Well,
Tom Brady?
Third year starting.
Right.
He was the
He only
greatest
played
that ever
against you.
was.
He's the greatest to ever do it, dude.
Still, he's the greatest.
Gotta give it
Mahomes
time.
might break it, but Brady's still the greatest right now.
Fuck that. He's a cheater.
Yeah.
How many rings he got?
He is.
6.
Uh-huh.
He did
How many rings did he cheat to get, though?
I don't care.
went to 9.
That's pretty crazy. I mean, but I see Mahomes doing it, so.
Well, it's just
He
crazy. that
potentially
they went
will.
they never lost. I think they only lost the AFC East once in the time that he was starting.
That's pretty
And
crazy.
that's literally since 2001.
Who, Tom Brady?
18
Yeah.
years. They only lost once, and that was the year that he was injured.
Mm-hmm.
The AFC East, but the AFC East has always kind of been trash.
Although
but still,
that moron, he was like, I'm going to win on every other team I ever go on.
He did good yesterday.
Did he? How good?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I saw he won.
My guess
And
is
he won
though-
by a lot.
But the Patriots were completely built around him.
Right.
The Buccaneers aren't there yet. There's like a building process. That's why Elway won, because there was like 10 years to make a team.
Right.
It wasn't because he was great, but it wasn't because he was like a phenom and was going to win everything. It was because
Right.
there was work and, that motherfucker's like 40 whatever years old.
Yeah.
It's a team effort.
No, it is. It literally, and think about it, like the Patriots, they looked really good yesterday, even though they lost against the Seahawks.
that
They
was
looked really
crazy,
good.
too.
Like I thought that at one point they were going to win that game.
Seahawks.
Think about it.
Talk
It came
about
down to
a
the last play,
stupid
and if they would
name.
have scored, they would have won the game.
Literally.
They just Bill Belichick's a good coach. What's his name? Is a good offense coordinator. Josh McDaniels, who he was the Broncos coach for like 2 years.
Until you fired him.
He gave up pretty quick, didn't he?
But well, dude, he went like 5-0, and then after that,
You guys are fucked
I
again
swear
in the
to God, he
quarterback
only
slot.
won like one game for them.
That sucks for you guys. You guys are
Well, we
so
just got
fucked
fucked 'cause
every
Drew
year in the
Lock's
quarterback
out for
slot.
2 weeks, or at least 3 weeks.
Who that now?
I like him though.
Dude. Well, I think Drew Lock is definitely going to be the quarterback for. What? I know you like Drew Lock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like his name. He sucks.
What do you guys have
otherwise.
to do? What do you guys do with your guys' season tickets? Do you guys just get reimbursed, or do you get your?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
How'd
give
that
our
go?
money. This
you get,
year,
like-
they gave our money back.
How's it work?
They gave our
Allowing
cash
fans
back.
back? Or you guys? But like once they're allowing fans back, do you guys have to like apply for it?
No, we're already
Because they're
done.
going to allow fans back literally in like 3 weeks.
I think they opted out. Like
You already
I know
sold
the way
out.
Kansas City did it. Like you
Opted
could
out,
either
yeah, we
opt in
opted
to
out.
try to get tickets.
So we got our cash dollars back,
Yeah, so it's over.
but so they can sell our. Well, from what I understand, though, they're not selling the first like tier of people though. So like that first bowl, they can't
like
even.
the first row ones.
Well, that whole section, like all the way up to they can't sell those at all, up to our seats and higher. They have to go to the second level.
Oh, so you couldn't sell them? You had to just.
No,
'cause
so
you- 'cause you
we
guys have
got
3
our
sets of
money
tickets,
back.
Right? You literally have. You have the ones that are right at 50-yard line, then you have the ones that are right by the tunnel, like the halfway, like the tunnel at like almost at the 50-yard line, and then you
Yeah.
have other ones that are like at
You
like the
hear that,
20-yard line
Harmon?
or
That's
something.
rich people talk.
I'm like,
Dude, it's Broncos tickets.
They're fancy. We've won a few
Yeah, I'm
Super
jealous.
Bowls.
yeah, dude.
I'm
there's
jealous. I'm
people,
not even gonna talk shit.
there's people on that've been on the wait list. They've been on the wait list for years.
That's crazy.
like
It's crazy.
like 30 years. But
Yeah.
so they're not seating that first bowl. So it has to be up to the second level.
Yeah, you'd smoke
So-
2 bowls, man.
That's weird that they're not sitting in the first bowl.
They don't
Chiefs
want
aren't
anyone
either.
near the players.
They had people sitting in the first bowl on the Monday night game last week with like family and stuff. That's what doesn't make sense to me.
Sounds like a bunch of jerks to me, bro.
Where was it?
Like in Denver?
Like it was
What'd he say?
the Monday night game out. They had like they had like
They
I don't know, like
said-
1,000 people, but it was just
Oh.
it was like friends and family of the teammates.
It was
like
like
of the players.
it was like 500 people.
Yeah, 500.
They were
But you
probably
have to
tested.
realize also football players are fucking fat, unhealthy pigs. So if they get COVID, they're dead.
I wouldn't say unhealthy.
Yeah, those linemen, they're like 400 fucking pounds running. They're
they're
trying to
still in
run
shape.
them. They're not healthy as they are. So if you give them COVID, they're done for,
Like-
is what I'm saying.
Yeah, like certain defense linemen, like they literally are just meant to be fat.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Vince Wilfork, he used to play for the Patriots and he played for. They showed a video of him the other day. He literally like is like so much more skinny right now. It's just for football. He just was so fat. It's just crazy how like all those guys like their workouts as they do are so crazy, but at the same time when they're playing football, they just eat so much.
Well, they
food,
want you
right.
to be.
they want to be like as heavy as possible, especially when you're a defensive lineman, because then it just makes you harder to move. Like,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
But-
They want you to be gigantic so you can't be moved and you can fall on people.
yeah,
Like,
look
when
at
I was
Mark
a kid-
Mark Schlereth used to be so fat, and now he's just ripped now.
What'd you say about Mark Perez? That's fucked up.
When I was a
No,
kid,
you-
the refrigerator, what's his name? Refrigerator who?
I don't know. The Bears, right?
Perry,
Refrigerator Perry.
yeah,
So
his
he
last
was
name's Perry.
like 250, 300 pounds, and everybody's like, holy shit, this guy's a fucking pig. And now that's nothing. It's literally nothing. You know what I mean?
I wonder what the fattest person ever is.
Look it up, bro.
Yeah,
I bet it's over
fast
400
person ever,
pounds.
fast NFL player.
I bet it's 400.
Just regular
plus.
person. I don't even care.
What are you guessing?
Anybody guess?
I said over 400.
I don't know, probably. Oh, definitely over 400.
Yeah, pick a
I
number.
was gonna bet there's someone probably.
I'm going with
Jesus.
415.
600
Hold on,
pounds,
don't tell it yet. I'm going 415. What about you,
I
Target?
guarantee you.
Dude, my 500-pound wife is like a movie, a TV show.
600.
You think that's the number
Nice.
you want to go with?
Tartar, I picked 415.
Yeah,
What's
that was
your
like
number?
450.
415. What's your number,
I'm picking
Tartar?
600.
600. Holy
600.
shit.
You guys are gonna be
guarantee-
blown
I bet
away.
I bet
You're
there's
gonna
someone
be
that's
really
800
blown
pounds.
away.
I bet
No.
there's someone that's 800 pounds.
No.
974 pounds.
No.
Yeah.
That's John Brower
You would have to.
Minoch.
What did he do?
I don't.
He just fucking ate the buffet food after the show? What the fuck did he do?
He died in 1976.
Yeah,
He
clearly.
was probably born in 1960.
Which is crazy. He got that fat back then.
That's the thing is you can't be that big and fucking do stuff without having heart problems.
Yeah, dude, it's insane.
So my argument is real.
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
I think I just ruined the live stream.
Why? What happened?
Why?
I think I hit a
Still going on
button.
mine.
I accidentally, because I have like two mouses and two what do you call them? Two keyboards right now. Because I haven't set everything up, and I closed out of that. Let's see if it's still on. It says it's live still, so that's good. Anyways, we already did like 3 hours,
Wow.
bros.
Okay, hold on though. In November 2016, a guy named Franco made headlines around the world when he was hospitalized for life-saving treatment, initially reported to weigh 1,105 pounds.
On the NFL?
No. This is a regular
Oh,
person.
fuck. I was like, you should be ashamed for fucking hiring that piece of shit.
But
That guy could not
Still.
stand. There's no way that guy could stand.
See, now when I was a kid, look up
that's
the
insane. That's a ton, isn't it? Isn't 1,000 pounds a ton?
2,500, I think,
Oh, okay.
or 2,000. But look up, when I was a kid in the Guinness Book of World Records, there was like these two fat twins on motorcycles. And everybody's like, holy shit, these guys is pieces of shit. Look them up. Two fat boys on the Guinness Book of World Records. Now it's like just a lineman.
And they probably, I bet they're like 450 bucks.
Yeah, it's like nothing compared. Yeah, that's my boys. Look at them. They played for the fucking Steelers.
Crazy. I mean, they're big, but they're not.
They're big,
Crazy.
but nothing now. That's like an average Southern American. That's
Yeah,
like
that's-
a Trump voter right there.
That's crazy. 1,000 pounds, though. Holy shit. How strong do your no? There's no way you could walk. I was gonna say, how strong do your legs have to be to hold that up?
Well, they're pretty strong. Just to like maybe even try to stand.
Clearly, if you can hold up 1,000 pounds and you lost it, your muscles would be like incredible.
Right. Like, have you? I know you probably don't pay attention, Patrick, but Matt might. Action Bronson. You seen his weight loss journey?
No.
He's a fucking badass.
No, he's
rapper,
been losing weight.
Yeah, he's down 180 pounds, dude.
That's a lot of pounds.
Damn, how much was
Fucking
he before?
insane.
He's short too. He's short too. So how much was he weigh?
Huge. He was fucking huge, but he's skinny now. It's like what? It's crazy to see him.
I want to see a picture.
Go to his
now.
Instagram, dude.
I don't have Instagram. But
Well,
I want to know.
it's just crazy to
Not
see him.
cool.
You think I
mean,
jack off
he's
a lot
still big.
of
He's like Ricky big now. You know what I mean? He's like Ricky
100
big now. But
180 pounds.
He said
That's what I
Ricky
said.
big.
So, but just imagine that. So that means he was over
that's me.
like three. He was like 300. And
You're only 180 pounds?
so that's
No, I mean I'm more than that.
All
360.
right. Dude.
I'm like 210.
Hey, Tartar, how much you weigh?
there's no way he lost 180 pounds.
That's what he says on his Instagram. I believe it. He was fucking huge.
Dude, when you're
Well,
like 400 pounds
15.
and you lose 180 pounds, you can't tell.
yeah.
Like
Think about how
Robert,
big Action Bronson was, dude.
Dude,
you know who Robert Kelly, the
he was
comedian?
big, but I think he was 180.
I guarantee he was like 400 pounds, 380.
No, I don't.
Did you hear me?
Robert Kelly.
Still, God.
Dude, he's lost like
It means
80
if he
pounds or
lost
something.
120
You can't
pounds,
even tell.
180 pounds. Means he weighs
As much as what? No, you crying? No.
No, I just yawned.
All right, well, I'm tired
Yeah,
of you
well,
guys.
Yeah, I should be crying if fucking
We
Action
did
Bronson
3
weighs
hours
as
and
much as
11
me.
minutes. So you guys tell me something interesting, and then I'm going to hang up.
The Nuggets are gonna win tomorrow to force Gate to go 2-1.
This one's got
Or
Tartar's
Wolves gets,
ending.
I give those boys a hummus sandwich. I ain't paying for shit.
All right, thanks for joining us. Everybody's pretty. This is the Sofabab Show, episode 33. I think we're on like the 25th remote cast.
BPP cast, aka son
Did
of
you
a
say
bitch
episode
and bastard.
33?
73, I think. Go to sofabab.com because I didn't put anything else up yet. Otherwise, you all are pretty boys. Say hi, Tartar.
Hi,
Say hi,
Go
Harmon.
Nuggets.
Baron.
the Nuggets.
This is the greatest show of all time. Shut
thought that
the
made my name
fuck up.
Fuck up.
Yeah.
This is y'all.
Later, bro.
Deuce.